Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Feels like it's been a while since I did MoWonHae radio, but then again, I was like doing various things because of Kihyun's birthday. But welcome, long time no see. It's MoWonHae radio. I am your DJ Money. I'm still trying to wake up, even though right now it's 2:22 p.m. in Korea. I'll talk about that later. So, to celebrate Rush Hour's first win yesterday, we're going to start today's radio show with playing Rush Hour again. I'm not sick of this song. Are you guys sick of this song? Hopefully not. So we'll listen to Rush Hour and I'll be right back. Eat this. 짜릿한 경쟁은 언제나 의심없이 no cap 이건 나의 reality 불가능은 없어 ability 뒤에 가려진 duality 제가 몰라 장식품 quality Pushing to the limit push your body this bye bye yeah Rushing to the finish get catched up bye bye yeah Hold me up and chill the middle 널 향해 pedal to the middle 뭉쳐봐 이 세상의 게임 여기 끝없이 냉정한 배로 Don't stop what you're feeling 시동거를 다 뱉네 다른 일 feeling it 뜨거워질 때 Gonna run to the top and show Run to the top and show We gon' dash, we don't 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 Baby, we're just getting started now 도시 위기의 바이브 한번 보고 다른 backpack 짜릿한 경쟁은 언제나 의심 없이 no cap Get down, get down, get down, come on No cap, 여기 누이 new era 잊었다 하면 돌아오는 boomerang Fly 경기가는 너무 작게 보이지 불필요한 fighting Just spend time when you're fighting Then they hesitate when I'm coming 볼 필요조차 없는 그대의 기믹 있는 것들이 더 하지 우리끼리 I ain't got no limits 미친 듯이 그냥 bye bye yeah Now it's time to kill it 끝까지 끝까지 bye bye yeah Hold me up and check the middle 널 향해 pedal to the middle 복잡한 이 혼돈 속에 Spilling it 짙어지는 배 Gotta run to the top and show Run to the top and show We don't dash, 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 we don't Baby, we're just getting started now Wonder rap, so aim it, 부하는 rap motion 천대 같은 도시 속 빠르게 때려서 spin zone 한결에 너무 더 속도를 올려 보이지 않은 힘들은 밥해 What's good to the white boss 너무 좋게 더 넓은 모습 향해 move it Eat this 시작되는 no limit 다 부셔버리지 우리 run to the top we shoot it up we did it wrong We don't dash, 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 we don't Baby, we're just getting started now 도시 위기의 바이브 한번 보고 다른 backpack 짜릿한 경쟁은 언제나 의심 없이 no cap Get down, get down, get down, Rush Hour Great. Welcome again, everyone. It feels like long time no see. MoWonHae Radio. I am your DJ Money, also known as my K Shopper. So, as I just was celebrating with you guys, Rush Hour got their first music show win yesterday, November 23rd. So today in Korea is November 24th, 2021, and it is now 2:26 p.m. here. So, why do I still sound tired when it's like right smack in the afternoon? So I'm not sure why I'm not sleeping so well these days. Could be because of like all these like intense conversations we keep having when I'm doing these lives, because I'm still trying to figure out what exactly is going on with me and Gian, and yeah, so we'll talk about that later because I have like updates about that. But anyways, right now it's 2:27 p.m. But no one is born in February. Okay, so anyways, I'm a little bit out of it. So hopefully this live won't be too long, but it's so nice to see you guys here again when
somehow timing works out. Just welcome again. Mong, first one here. Like, she has been so consistent. I wish I could give you an award one day. She says, hi, hi. Rush hour first win. Got that right. Sarah says, hi. Yes, rush hour first win. Got that right. Sarah says, how are you today? I'm okay. I'm okay. But like I said, not sleeping too well, but we'll talk about that later. And you guys can let me know how you guys are doing. I'm always curious how you guys are doing. So feel free to share stories. We could be like a real radio show. You guys send in stories. I talk about your stories and give advice. That's exactly how I want these kind of more one head radio shows to be anyway. So yeah, feel free if you guys. Nothing personal, of course. Whatever you're comfortable with, let me know how you guys are doing. I'll tell my stories later. Momo says, by the way, I know Momo, you just remind me. I was actually working on like responding to messages before I do this live, but then I totally forgot I didn't respond to you, which I was planning to do, but I totally forgot. So sorry. But Momo says, yeah. She sent me a DM on Twitter. It would be so cool if we could do an order for the first time together, Momo. But yes, I will respond to you soon about that. We'll respond to you about that right after this live for sure. So thank you again for reminding me. Joey says, oh, that later. I know. I was talking to Joey earlier today on private messaging. So yeah, later was quick. I know. I was thinking, should I come later or now? Actually, while I was talking with Joey, and I was thinking, actually, I need to do it now because I can't focus on my work at the moment because I need to talk about my feelings. So we're gonna talk about that later. She says, hi there. DJ Moni, thank you as well. Hi there, Joey. Good afternoon. Thank you. And hello to all your viewers. Yes, hello to everyone here that's able to join at this random time at 2:29 p.m. in Korea. And today is Wednesday. So yeah, weekdays I know are crazy, but I totally forgot this, but tomorrow is American Thanksgiving Day to any of my fellow Americans here. If not, it's okay. But American Thanksgiving is quite a big holiday there, so no one would be working or going to school. So we'll see if I come back tomorrow and celebrate Thanksgiving. But I'm in Korea. I don't celebrate American Thanksgiving. My mom, of course, doesn't care about it. So yeah, so I don't celebrate it here in Korea. But maybe I'll ask my family in the USA to send me photos of what they eat, and then maybe I'll show you guys what they eat during American Thanksgiving, stuff like that. Maybe we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. Joey says rush hour first win. Eat this, got that right. Okay, so we need to talk about that because legit, it was kind of a miracle that they won yesterday. So we'll talk about that later. Sarah says hi everyone, hi again, and Sarah says DJ Moni is back. Yes, I am. And Sarah says, by the way, did you see Kihyun's Instagram post, girlfriend? I automatically thought about you when I saw it, Sarah. First off, I'm very very honored that you thought of me when you saw his Instagram post because the thing is, he posted that on Instagram like a few minutes after I woke up. Yes, I woke up super late today, so that's why I still sound like this. So a few minutes after I woke up, so he posted like an hour ago, I think, and when I saw that, I was like, oh no. And so that's actually the main reason why I came to do this live because I need to talk about my feelings before we move. Before I could like focus the rest of today. But also, I need to finish this live before 5 p.m. because Monster X will be going on Show Champion today. I'm pretty sure there's a YouTube stream for it, official YouTube stream. It's at 5 p.m. Korea time today, so for sure I'll be done before then, and we'll also talk about their future schedule later. So Sarah, again, I'm so honored you thought of me. Of course I saw it, and of course we're going to talk about it later. Okay, so. Joey says, I am totally same with you. My sleep hasn't been really good these past few days. But I remember, Joey, you told me you kind of have a regular sleep schedule, even though you don't sleep at normal times, right? That's better than me, in all honesty. Like my sleep schedule has been like changing every single day. So I really need to fix it. So, waking up at 1 p.m. in the afternoon is not ideal, right, guys? It's not ideal, but I'm gonna try and fix this soon, hopefully. And I really don't know why, Joey. I understand you too. I know. What is up with us? With I don't know, but sleep is really important for your health. So I really want to get to a regular sleep schedule, but. Yeah, but as you guys probably know me by now, I have so many emotions in me. So I know that all these emotions and feelings inside me, like, not help me, but they make me not able to sleep or they make me super tired in the morning and I can't wake up because I'm like so many things going on. But I'm gonna try and sleep better. Yeah, all of us. Let's hope we all can sleep better soon. Um, Momo says that's okay. Thank you. Yes, thank you for understanding. Again, I can't believe I missed your message. Like I really was trying to respond to as many people as possible before doing this live. So I'm like kicking myself that I forgot about your message. So, anyways, after this live, for sure, you will see my message soon, Mong. Thank you again for your message, and we will talk soon. Sarah says my sleep has been a mess since forever. Oh my gosh, so I can relate. Oh my goodness, Sarah, I was wondering. Since I see you here so often, I really wonder what exactly is your time zone. But of course, don't tell me if you don't want to. But we all can relate. Yeah, our sleep schedule is is going crazy. Yeah, but I mean, if you guys don't mind sharing, why exactly are you guys not able to sleep? Like, for me personally, I have like too many feelings and emotions that keep me awake or makes me very tired because I also dream very vividly, and I think that's not only like rare, to dream so vividly every single night, but it's also like my emotions, because I'm like full of emotions, it shows up in my dreams, and I have super vivid dreams every single day. Thankfully no nightmares, but they're just very intense dreams, and I actually plan to talk about that with you guys later. Joey says Turkey Day. Even though you guys are not American, yeah, Turkey Day. I mean, American traditions, usually it's pretty well known, right? Okay, yeah, but yeah, American Thanksgiving is tradition to eat a turkey on that day. Yeah. I am an Asian, so supposedly we don't celebrate Thanksgiving Day, but because of work, I have been quite celebrating it for the past 9 years. Do you work for an American company, or in your country you guys actually celebrate American Thanksgiving? Do let me know, guys. I don't know. I don't. Wow. Let me know. Breezy. Okay. I know she's American. Happy early Thanksgiving, Breezy. I was just talking about it. And she says, I have the worst sleep. Oh dear. Being a single mom, and she works third shift for 6 years. Oh gosh. Yeah. Breezy told me, you are a champion. That's all I have to say, Breezy. As a single mom, working so hard, of course, to support your family, and you have the worst. But as long as you're healthy, I hope every one of us, no matter if how crazy our sleep schedule is, as long as you're healthy, is all that matters. But for me personally, I'm a single lady, as you guys know, and like, yeah, what keeps me having bad sleep is just just my own personal thing. So not something like, you guys know, I work from home, of course, and yeah, so I really should be able to fix my sleep schedule, and I should. So yeah, so to each their own. As long as you guys are healthy is all that matters. And Breezy says, thank you, you're welcome, girlfriend. And so we will do. Oh, who posted on Fan Cafe? So hold on. We'll see this. Oh, Ju Honey. Oh, so the thing is, Ju Honey wrote on this morning as well, Korea time. So this morning he randomly posted good morning, but literally he wrote that in Korean, good morning, and then with a heart emoji. I think it was so cute. I was like, oh, Ju Honey must be feeling so good because of Rush Hour First Win, which we'll talk about very soon. And then he posted again on Fan Cafe saying Muji Guang. So Muji Guang is this variety show he is filming, but it's not on TV. It's on the U Plus app. And so yeah, so that's like his second company that he joined, Muji Guang company. And it says here that their song is now on, like, it's released. The digital song is released. I have not been keeping up with the Muji Guang series because of everything that's going on these days, but he said the song got released. Oh, I see it. Okay, it says Muji Guang Company Project song album. Oh, okay, wait, let me see the credits for it. So who else is in Muji Guang is Gi Guang from Highlights, and Chu from Luna. If you guys know the girl group Luna, and I think those are the only singers. So wait, so who made this song? Muji. Okay, so Muji is the CEO of Muji Guang. So he's a famous songwriter, I think. I forgot his real name, but it says here Muji. But Juhan is credited as one of the song lyrics, like writing the lyrics. So, but not making the song though. So producing the song is this Muji CEO guy. He's actually a real celebrity though. So the Muji guy, and I can't believe Juhan actually wrote some of the lyrics. So we will listen to this song after we talk about Rush Hour First Win in support of Juhan and his second company, Muji Guang, new song. So we will listen to that later. The title of the song, sorry, what the title of the song is Starlight. I want to assume it's a cute song. I can't wait to hear it. Okay, so we will listen to it for the first time. Thank you, Ju Honey, for letting me know. I didn't, because I haven't been watching the show recently. I didn't know they made a new song. That's so cute, so cute. So it's the first song they ever released from this like fake company variety show. So we'll listen to that later. So, Rush Hour First Win. So, we're watching the show yesterday, right? I assume we all were, right? So, I'm watching it, and I'm like, okay, so they were nominated for first place together with One Us and a trot singer named Chang Dong. I forgot his name. What's his name? Chang Dong. Oh my gosh. I should say his name correct. I don't want to like not Chang Dong Won. Sorry. Yeah. Chang Dong-won. So if you don't know Chang Dong-won, he is also a famous trot singer in Korea. So Korea are all into trot singers, okay? So he is super young. I think he's only in middle school, but he sings wonderfully. So I wasn't surprised that he's nominated, because yeah, all the trot singers in Korea are so popular. And so I was, of course, worried, would Monster X really win, because they're up against a very famous trot singer who I think, in all honesty, okay, but not hating on Monster X, but I think because trot singers are so famous in Korea, I do think this trot singer Chang Dong-won is more famous in Korea than Monster X. Like if you ask a random old lady or old man, I think old men would know trot singers too. If you ask a random old Korean lady or man in Korea, they would know all the trot singers' name, but they would not know Monster X. So that's what I mean. That's why he is so famous in Korea, because of the older population. While of course the older population wouldn't know about Monster X. So that's why I was thinking he would be tough competition. And won us, as we know, they won their first music show award yet last week. So still tough competition, right? And then Monster X just came out 4 days ago. Okay, this past Friday. And you guys know, if you release an album on Friday, it's so hard to win music shows the following week. So I'm like, I don't want to have expectations. Okay, I will just watch it and enjoy it, and hope that everyone is healthy, because the members are still sick these days. So yeah, just gonna enjoy it, but have no expectation. I had zero expectations of them winning, because during Gambler, as you guys know, Gambler did not win any music shows. But the reason for that is because they came back at the same time as TXT from BTS company. They are so popular here and very competitive. So, I was hoping Monster X, they have a shot. They could beat TXT. I thought so, but sadly, they did not beat TXT. And I was really, really sad. I was really sad. I was really thinking Gambler could win, but sadly it didn't. So, anyways, I didn't want to be disappointed again. So I was preparing myself for Rush Hour on the show. They're not going to win. It's okay. Even if they don't win a music show, the song is still an awesome song. And, I was like, I just totally threw my expectations away. I really, really didn't expect them to win. So I was like thinking in my head, they're not going to win. It's okay. They're not going to win. And we don't need to deal with it, whatever. And so anyways, I'm watching it. And then they announced that Monster X won number one. So of course I was so shocked. I was like, wow, maybe I should always expect them to not win. Then it makes them win. Sometimes the opposite, like karma happens. So I was like, that is so crazy. So I don't know how did they win. Like, I guess we really bought so many albums the past few days, and maybe because of those fan signs and the limited edition album they released and everything. I'm pretty sure that contributed to how they won number one. And then they got full points on voting, by the way. So thanks you guys for all voting so hard. Like, they got full points on voting. But even if they didn't get full points on voting, they still would have won number one, which I think is crazy. So if you guys aren't aware of the points, so even if we didn't get all the voting points, they still would have won number one. But it's still good that you guys voted, because what if Won-us or Changdong-won fandom, they got full points, then and we got 0 points, that would have fluctuated something. But regardless, the other two groups, they did not get lots of voting from the app, but only Monster X got full points. And yeah, no matter what, it still solidified them to win number one on the show. So it's still crazy to me. They legit kind of did a miracle. In all honesty, I don't know how, but the MoWonHae, of course, were awesome. Monster X is awesome. Whatever, it was just awesome. Okay, and so their thank you speech, I'm always worried in their future thank you speeches, would they thank Starship, because Starship of course helps them make the album and promote it. They're not great at promoting, as we know. So I always think would they thank Starship, or would they not thank Starship? I just take it how it is, if they want to thank them or not. But they didn't. So that also made me super happy again. They did not thank Starship in their winning speech. They only thanked MoWonHae. So actually they didn't even thank any staff, any employees, no one else. They only thanked MoWonHae. Yeah, guys, because they are so sweet, as we know. So, and also they know that MoWonHae we are the only people that actually can help them win on music shows. Okay, whatever Starship does, Starship is just, they have to do it. Okay, but we do it by choice, and we help them win these music shows. So I'm sure Monster X knows this. So yeah, they didn't mention Shawnee. I was wondering if they would mention Shawnee, but he's working. He technically didn't really help with this album, so it's okay. But it's okay. They only wanted to thank MoWonHae, and Juhani even said he didn't expect to win, but he's like, really, thank you, and I'll keep making Monster X style songs in the future. I really liked him saying that, because I love that Juhani is making title songs for Monster X that is really his style, but also Monster X style, which is why I love Rush Hour so much. So yeah, I'm just so happy Rush Hour won. It truly deserves number one. So yeah, this miracle happened. And so today, Show Champion, I heard that they are up against Twice. So you guys know Twice is huge competition, right? I don't think Monster X has ever beaten Twice before, if I remember correctly. So in any past music shows, and if they ever were competing against each other. So it's okay if they don't win today. Of course, it's okay. But if they do win today, it will be another miracle, and I'll be back here again to talk about it, because yeah, but yeah, again, I'm gonna have low expectations. Okay, just no, actually no expectations. I have no expectations. It doesn't matter. They at least won one music show, and it was a miracle. That I'm happy with it. It's all good. So that was cute. But then sometimes like they always keep doing things that like test my love. So their encore stage of the show, they came out wearing the goggles. And if you guys were here in my past lives, I'm not a fan of the goggles. But you know what? If it's like being worn as like kind of like for fun or as a joke, it kind of was, but then for fun, because of the encore stage, I was accepting of it. I was like, yeah, have some fun, do something silly, which I consider the goggles silly. So that's why I was like, it's okay for an encore stage, but I hope they don't perform with goggles actually on stage. I sure hope not. So yeah, so I felt it was fine for an encore stage for fun, wearing goggles, and like Gion had like yellow goggles, which actually matched with his hair, so I thought that was cute. So it was fine. It was fine. And then after that, they went on Idol Radio all together. But sadly, if you guys saw it, Hyungwon decided to not join them because his condition wasn't that good. And then he wrote us a letter on Fan Cafe that he went to go visit the doctor and he got treated or medicine for it, and hopefully he's fine today, hopefully. But okay, if you guys don't know, if anyone latecomer here, they're only I am and Hyunwon are the main sick members right now, because this past weekend we had such bad air quality in Korea, and particularly in Seoul. It's always the worst in Seoul, and they're working in Seoul. So the air quality was so bad. It was like the highest level of like super bad. So I chose to stay home and like, with my clean air. I mean, my air in my house is not super clean. I have an air filter, but still, it's not 100% clean in my house, but it's still better to stay inside than go outside with all that bad air. So, as you can see from me, I'm not sick because I avoided the bad air days, but Sally Monster X, they had to work this past weekend because it was their first weekend promoting Rush Hour, and sadly they got sick because they had to perform with no mask, or maybe they were in areas that didn't have good air filtration or something. So it's just super sad that they got sick. And then maybe I am and Hyunwon, they have like weaker immunity or lungs. I don't know. Who knows, right? Because Gian and Juhani are okay, and then Minhyuk is like in the middle. Like Gian said that Minhyuk is a little bit sick, but he seemed okay when we saw him on Idol Radio yesterday. But but yeah, we only know I am and Hyunwon are the most sick right now, and hopefully they are getting better. Like if you guys watch Idol Radio, if you heard I am's voice is like very husky. I mean, husky could be like in the bad or good way, but it's in the bad way in this sense because he's sick. So it's really interesting to hear this new voice on him because he's sick, for his throat and stuff. But hopefully he'll get better soon. And so, we haven't seen I Am on Midnight Idol. So that Monday was Gion's birthday. He did come. He wanted to come and like, film it, but he was really so sick that, Gion said you should go home and rest. And so he went home and rest, and Gion just did his birthday alone, and then Juhani visited him. But anyways, yeah, I Am was alone. And so for Tuesday's show, which was a guest girl group, their name is Billy. Very, very rookie, like just debuted this month, girl group. And so this was pre-recorded. So the show that was on last night, it was pre-recorded on Guillaume's birthday. And I thought, since I Am probably might have pre-recorded with him to interview Billy, but no, he also didn't do it. So Guillaume for the first time had to interview guests alone for the first time, but he did fine. I mean, he was like kind of what's the word? Kind of unstable. He was kind of unstable like at some parts, but he did totally fine during the whole interview. I was very proud of him, and especially it was on his birthday. He had to do that. So thankfully he did it fine. So but I really thought I Am would be there because it was pre-recorded, but no. So on the entire day on Guillaume's birthday, he didn't do any Midnight Idol work. He just rested, and then yeah. So yesterday they only did Idol Radio together, but then Guillaume said on Midnight Idol yesterday that today's show Midnight Idol he's gonna be alone again. So yeah, I think they just really want I Am to really rest and only focus on the Rush Hour work, but for radio show because you have to talk the whole entire time. Yeah, it would be really straining on him. So actually, I do think it's the right decision that he needs to take a break from Midnight Idol until his throat is a lot better, and maybe until after Rush Hour promotion is over, so that he could really like just focus on one thing. Yeah, so sad. It's so sad, but at least we saw him on Idol Radio was good. But then, sad that Hyunwon couldn't be there, so the whole group couldn't be there. But yeah, it's okay. So yeah, so as you guys know, Monsta X are really struggling a lot right now. It's so sad the bad timing of the bad air that happened this past weekend. like bad air usually does happen more often in wintertime, but it's just so interesting. Like, that past weekend was bad air, but right now the air quality right now is good. At least I think it is. I didn't get any warning that the air quality is bad today, but maybe. Oh yeah, yeah. So it's like okay-ish. So my app tells me the air today is just regular. So that says in Korean just regular. So it's like mid range. So it's not super good, but not super bad. So it's like in the middle. So it says, yeah, you could still enjoy the day today. But it's predicted in the upcoming days is gonna have bad air again. Not super bad, but it's predicting that in this upcoming weekend is gonna have bad air again. And then MX has to promote, rush hour during this weekend, of course. Yeah, yeah, hopefully they'll be okay. I mean, they just have to like, wear a mask as often as possible, be around air filters, hopefully. Um, hopefully they'll be okay. So yeah, keep supporting Monster X, of course. Send them nice, messages or letters, whatnot. Fan Cafe on Twitter, whatever. Yeah, send them nice messages. And yeah, if we don't win any more music shows, it's totally okay, of course. So I'm very happy with just this one. And Rush Hour is really such a great song. And that's all my comments on everything. I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, so I need to take a break. We're gonna listen to Juhan's recent song with Mujigwang Company. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and it's called Starlight. Let's hear it together, and I'll be right back.
어두운 밤 생각했죠. 끝이 없는 이 길 혼자 걷는 거라고. 만약 볼 수 있다면, 믿을 수 있다면 지금 열어볼게. 널로 달리고 있는 줄 알았지. 아무도 없는 곳에서 몰래 눈물 흘리면서 외로움이 가득 찬 별이 쏟아지는 날 우리 함께 하늘을 바라볼 수 있을까 날 알아줄 수 있을까 만약 나를 볼 수 있다면 우릴 믿어줄 수 있다면 지금 열어줄게 우리 하늘 널 믿고 더 눈부신 날 starlight 희미하게 반짝이던 그날 이제는 문이 활짝 열리네 더 빛나는 날 starlight 그 사이 속을 헤엄칠 때 우리가 내일을 밝혀줄게 빛나는 starlight starlight 함께 starlight starlight 우리 starlight starlight 눈부셔 starlight starlight 주위엔 온통 silence 세상은 너무 비트기는 survival 그 소문이 우리 자신을 위해 가둔 채 서로를 못 알아보는 상태에서 survival 저 하늘을 봐도 잘물 봐 찬란한 우리의 빛나는 저 빛을 봐 내 그래 맞아 그게 넌 계속해서 아름다움을 보여줄 거야 눈앞에 펼쳐지는 갤럭시 느껴보는 멜로디 화려하지 않아도 괜찮네 You're my star 이제 별의 별 사람 중 가장 빛나는 별이 되는 거야 희망이 되는 거야 Let's start again 만약 나를 볼 수 있다면 우릴 믿어줄 수 있다면 지금 열어줄게 우리 하늘 널 믿고 더 눈부신 날 starlight 희미하게 반짝이던 그때 이제는 문이 활짝 열리네 더 빛나는 날 starlight 그 사이 속을 헤엄칠 때 우리가 내일을 밝혀줄게 빛나는 starlight starlight 함께 starlight starlight 우리 starlight starlight 눈부셔 starlight starlight 옆을 봐 우리가 있잖아 더 이상 슬퍼 말고 내 손을 잡아 어둡던 날들은 모두 지나쳐 버리고 나는 하늘을 바라봐 눈부신 날 starlight 희미하게 반짝이던 그때 이제는 문이 활짝 열리네 더 빛나는 날 starlight 그 사이 속을 헤엄칠 때 우리가 내일을 밝혀줄게 빛나는 starlight
Okay. Okay, that was interesting. So, okay, if you guys have not seen the show, the Mujigwang show on the U Plus app, I mean, the whole show is a joke. Okay, so like this guy made his own entertainment company. He's hired these people, and he has this main singer who is Gigwang, and then everyone is like staff, like trying to help grow the company and be something cool. But the whole thing is a joke. Like the CEO that doesn't know what he's doing. Okay, so but anyways, like but I don't know what's going on in the story, but I guess they decide to all make a song together, and it's not a bad song. It's not bad, but it's definitely like I could tell it's like some of the joking variety in it. It's not supposed to be made as like a super good song. So if you guys don't like the song, it's okay, all right, because this whole thing should be like a joke. But it's not bad. In my opinion, it's not bad. Other singers that are singing the song is Muji. So the guy, I forgot his real name, but Muji, the CEO of the company, he made the song and he's singing in it. Ihyun, if you guys know the singer Ihyun, he's singing in it. Gi-kwang as well. Joo-honey, of course, we heard his rap part. Chu from Luna, and then Hyungjun from Gravity. I forgot that he was in this show. He like rarely appears. So Hyungjun also sang in this song, and then there was like a narration of a lady. So this lady is the director of the company, but I don't think she's a singer. But her name is Chung Yeonju. So she didn't. I don't think she sang, but I think she did like that intro talking part, and that kind of weirded me out. I'm like, what is this talking part? But yeah, but yeah, it was okay. And Joo-honey's part. So Joo-hun is credited as writing the lyrics. So I think he only wrote his rap part. So he writing that rap part sounded great. Joo-hun, of course, can, he's always great at whatever he does. We know that he's a genius producer. Okay. So I really liked his part. And yeah, the rest of the song was just okay. Yeah, you guys share your honest opinions, what you thought of the song, but just keep in mind it's kind of like a joke thing of this whole show, Muji Kwang is just a big old joke, but not a bad song, I have to say. So anyways, let me read your comments and then we will move on to our next topic, or we'll continue the topic we were talking about. Oh yeah, anyways, Cherry says hi. Oh my gosh, Cherry. Oh, it's so nice when we have great timing. Hi again, Cherry. Joey says, yeah, but recently I've been easily waking up between my sleep many times. That sucks. That's when, yeah, if you are waking up in the middle of your sleep many times, that's bad sleep, sadly. And I don't know how to fix it. I know that sucks, which I believe is due to work stress. That's a big reason. If you're under a lot of stress, which I hope you could release that stress in some way. But yeah, if you could somehow, I don't know, we each have our own method of to release stress, but that definitely, of course, would make you wake up all the time. So okay, good luck, Joey. I hope you could get good sleep one day. Breezy says, OMG, I was so nervous this morning. Voting stressful. Of course, voting is stressful, of course, but I'm so, because I remember I can't remember. I thought in Gambler they didn't have full voting points, right? If I remember correctly, I should look that up. But I also remember during like 1O's time when 1O promoted and he got nominated for the show, he didn't get full voting points either. So I don't know like how exactly voting works, but just know it wasn't in vain. All the voting, of course, all counts, and they were able to win the show. So thanks you guys again. Joey says a little TMI. I welcome anything. She says okay, I work at an international hotel corporate office. No wonder. Thank you for your TMI. That's kind of personal information, but not really. You're not saying too much, but that makes sense. And you guys actually celebrate American Thanksgiving. Well, keep in mind it's tomorrow, so I hope you enjoy it and eat turkey. Actually, if you eat turkey, it actually helps you sleep better. I don't know why. I just heard that it's true. There's something in turkey that helps you sleep better. So I hope after you eat a delicious turkey meal, you will have a good sleep, Joey. I hope so. Cherry says, so happy about the win. We all are. We all are. Also, very proud of MX and Monbibis. Same, Cherry, same. Breezy says, oh, Joey, I work for Hilton Hotels. Wonderful. Yeah, so you guys are similar working place. Yeah, so anyways, awesome. Yeah, awesome. You guys are awesome. Okay. Sarah says, winning with less than 1 day of tracking is insane. Yeah, I was thinking, how long was it tracking to like go into the points for the show? And less than 1 day? That's crazy. I don't even know what time that was, but I want to assume maybe because of releasing the limited edition album on Gihyun's birthday. It was Monday, which was right before the show. I mean, I wonder, was it like counting that 1 day? And I don't know. Was it only counting that Friday when it was released on Friday? It was only counting that day. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but they won. It's a miracle. Like, how could Gambler not have won? But then again, TXT is a big competition. But I'm just so thankful. Okay, miracles, of course, can happen, and I was just so awesome. So it's also Joo-honey's first trophy win for a song that he made. So happy, so happy. Joey says, "Oh my, Breezy, we have the same competition here." But of course, that's totally okay. We are both Monbibis. That's what matters. Exactly right. And you guys are whatever. Yeah, you guys are both Monbibis. That's all that matters. And yeah, everyone do best at your job, no matter where you are. It's all good. Okay. um, Breezy says, I think our digitals are really good this comeback. I think so too. I think because somehow more we assumed this that they got more Korean fans before this comeback, and so the Korean fans were like all wanting to stream as much as possible, and yeah, I think it's great. And then maybe more international fans, who knows? And they bought a Melon account and been streaming a lot, so just great to see. Of course, great to see. Breezy says, "Huh, I used to work for Marriott, so I've been with both." Wow, okay. And then Breezy says, "LOL, they had that cute Shawnee Bear on Idol Radio." That's true. So they prepared the Shawnee Bear there, and even though Hyungwon wasn't there, they had the Hyungwon Cup there. Since it was last minute, he decided to not do the show. His cup was there, and so yeah, it was cute, the big old bear of Shawnee. And then they prepared a cake for them. It had like all 6 member like animals on the cake, and then the heart in the middle, it says Monbebe in the middle. So cute. And also it was my favorite color. The cake was light lavender, no, sorry, light purple. It was a light purple, which is lavender, and I was like, oh my god, that cake is so beautiful. I want to keep it, but I hope MX are keeping it and eating it. But who knows if it was a real cake or not. We actually don't know. It could have been a fake cake, but yeah, I want that cake. But it was like so cute. Yeah. Sarah says, I am just so happy a member was finally able to produce the title track. Same, because Gambler and Rush Hour are so good. I agree. That's why I was still so sad that Gambler didn't win #1. But I remember Juhani left comments. He's like, not comments, but posts on Bandcamp. He's like, even with not getting #1, he knows that the Monbebs are working hard, and he knows that everyone loves the song. He's like, don't worry, it's all good. Everything is fine. Don't feel burdened about it. And so he is definitely okay. But I wrote a letter to him saying, like, even if Gambler didn't win #1, I hope you always know Gambler is such an amazing song, even if it didn't get #1. But yeah, but we're so happy that the second song he made, Rush Hour, got his first trophy. Thank goodness. I was really thinking it would be so hard because it was released on a Friday, right? As you guys know, that's like super hard to win on a music show, but we did it. We did it. All of us did it together. Monster X, Monbibis, a little bit of help of Starship. Okay, I can't say Starship did nothing. They did something. Okay, but it's mainly all of us. Okay, so I hope in future acceptance speeches they don't thank Starship. In all honesty, so I was like, just really happy they didn't mention them. So that also could be a hint. Are they really gonna renew with Starship or not? We don't know. We don't know. But they said something interesting. I remember this back in the comeback show. Was it comeback show? I just remember they mentioned it somewhere that that it's so rare for Starship to have a singer make the title song. And so they commented like this is probably the first and last time Starship would allow a singer to make a title song. I was like, wow, why would you say last time? Also, I was very interested about that. Like, this is really like Starship would not allow it, but they somehow allowed it for Juhani, given it's their 6th, 7th year after debuting, and now they're allowed to make their own song. So I think something is going on. Maybe because they know they're not going to renew, then Starship's like, whatever, you do whatever you want. Maybe that's what happened. But who knows? I just thought that was interesting. They say it would probably be the last time a Starship artist would make the title song. But I'm glad. No matter what, I'm always glad that they finally allowed Juhani to make a title track, and now we see what an amazing, producer, songwriter, and like he like keeps to the Monster X style, but also his own style in the song. It's just so good. It's really one of the best title tracks I think of Monster X of all time. In all honesty, like Juhani is making the best Monster X title tracks, and so that's why I love Rush Hour so much. So another reason why I love Rush Hour is that when I first heard it and first saw it, like I was honestly, happy 1:0 time is 3:01 p.m. in Korea. Oh, I always get so excited when I catch it, at the right time when I look. Okay, anyways, happy 1:0 time. Now this is going into my conversation anyway. So when I first heard Rush Hour and saw the performance, like I felt 100% it was Monster X style, which I really didn't feel from their past songs in a really long time. Like Gambler is a good song, but I never got the sense like it's really, really Monster X style. Like it's definitely Monster X style, but like kind of like a calm down version or something. Like it's still all their songs, of course, they're all Monster X style. But yeah, Rush Hour, I felt so strongly with it in the sense that I imagined if Shonu and Wano was there, they would all perform this song amazingly. Like Shonu and Wano can join into Rush Hour and it'd be like normal, So I can't really imagine that for Gambler, if like Wano joined into Gambler, I'd be like, oh, that's like a little bit weird, you know. Also, with 1 style as well, and then even with Love Killer, I couldn't really imagine 1 doing a Love Killer type of stage. So, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it didn't really feel like Monster X style. But Fantasia, I felt like for sure 1 could fit in Fantasia. Like, I'm pretty sure if 1 didn't leave Monster X, Fantasia would have been the next title song after Follow, regardless if 1 was in there or not. So I felt like that was still like, going with the theme of what Monster X was. But then they started changing because 1 is not there anymore. And so, anyways, yeah, so I've always felt that way about those past title songs without 1, but like Rush Hour, like even though Sean is not in it, because he's in the military, but Rush Hour, like, yeah, I totally feel like 1 and Shanu can totally do Rush Hour together with them flawlessly. Like just add in some parts with them, or like switch some parts together with them, add in Shanu and 1 in there, it would be still 100% a Monster X song, and it would just, like, I really would love to see that one day. Like Rush Hour done by MX7, guys. I hope you all agree with me. Like when you listen to Rush Hour and you see them perform, like it's 100% a Monster X song. So I haven't had this feeling in so long, and that's why I love it so much. And that's totally Ju Honey, like I guess he, and Ju Honey's part of Monster X. He of course knows how to make a fully Monster X related song, and so he really did, and that's why I'm so in love with Rush Hour. And another thing, if you guys saw the lyrics of Rush Hour, it's like a new beginning. So usually their title songs are all about love, right? You guys like falling in love, is like, you got me, blah blah blah. It's all about love, right? But Rush Hour, it's not about love. It's all about like a new beginning, and like like Giovanni keeps like mentioning it's like a victory flag, succeeding, like putting down a victory flag, and like in my feeling, it's like why I feel like this might be the last album of Monster X and Starship, because the song is like a new beginning, and like we're gonna like take you down, and like we're gonna go forward, and we're gonna like it's just a really really strong, like we're gonna get at you. You know that feeling? I wish my English was better these days to express it, but it's really just such a good song. Also expressing themselves like, yeah, we're gonna do it. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna succeed. We're gonna be awesome. We're gonna rush to the top. Yeah, dash, rush to the top. Like it's just so good. So I just really want to believe, like, they really are taking in this kind of like motive and this kind of message that they are taking with them, and expressing that to Monbibis as well and to the whole entire world. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna rush to the top. Yeah. So that's another reason why I really think they're not gonna renew with Starship. And possibly this could be the last Korean album with Starship, but it's okay. So I hope that you guys like will always remember this message from Rush Hour, if it is the last song um together with Starship, that they're gonna keep going. They want to keep going, and I really want to believe they have Shonu and Wano in mind when Juhani made Rush Hour. Like legit, you guys can imagine it, right? Shonu and Wano can do Rush Hour, and it'd be amazing, right? So yeah, so I'm really excited for their future. In all honesty, like the Rush Hour also gave me some confidence that yeah, I think things will be okay with Monster X. Hopefully, we're hopefully that they are not going to renew with Starship, but it really seems like they're not going to renew, right? So yeah, so it's all just so exciting and just all great to hear, and winning #1 yesterday, and it was the day after Guillaume's birthday as well. Yeah, just great. Okay, let me keep reading comments so I could go faster. Okay, mm, um, Joey says at Breezy, that is cool. Okay, and then Sarah says, Sarah says, yeah, Hyungwon wanted to attend, but the member sent him home. Yep, because his condition wasn't good. Yep, and he said he went to the doctor. I hope he will rest. I am glad he went to the hospital. Yeah, got some medicine. Get well soon. Sarah, that's exactly what I want to say. Hyungwon, he said that he is getting better and he will take care of himself. And yeah, I'm pretty sure he will be performing on Show Champion. But hopefully not pushing themselves, and yeah, hopefully everyone will be okay. Joey says, I was laughing so hard at that bear with a very small head and gigantic body. Yeah, that's actually a character. I don't know if it's only in Korea, but that's a character I've seen before in Korea, but it's so cute, and it represents Jeonu, right? It's really like I can imagine that's him. Yeah, so cute. Sarah says, and Iam's voice. I know. I was sad hearing him. I really hope they will feel better soon. Same. Hopefully, it takes a long time for your throat or any kind of respiratory thing to get better, but they have to be working every single day because of rush hour promotion. Just terrible timing and bad air, just so sad, but really, really hope everyone will be okay. Okay, and most importantly, hope none of them catch COVID. Of course, COVID is still getting worse in Korea. If you guys are aware, sadly as well. So let's just hope everyone stays healthy, don't catch COVID, everything will be okay. Um, um, Breezy says it's been cold where she is, and I've been battling a bad cold for a week. My gosh, I sound like a heavy smoker. Oh no, because my voice is trash. That is so sad to hear. Again, really, really hope all you guys are getting better soon, man. But yeah, that's the sadness of winter time, and when climate change as well is affecting things as well. Everyone get better soon. Take care as always. Rest a lot. Joey says, I was really worried about Hyungwon and I am. I know, super hoping the two of them feel better soon. That's what we're all hoping too. Let's hope so. Modern medicine. Hopefully they'll get better soon. Um, Joey says the song does not sound bad at all. I'm glad you think so. Great. Cherry says I gotta go. It's okay. Hopefully see you next time, Cherry. See you later. Cherry says I came back because I saw Kihyun's post about his pink hair. Okay, Cherry, I am gonna talk about it. Of course I am. But if you have to go, it's okay. Watch this on replay later to know how I'm feeling. Okay. And then Sarah says, we had a few hours on Friday for rush hour tracking. Sarah, girlfriend. First off, I'm glad that you know this information. Thank you for letting us know. A few hours on Friday to count for. I'm shocked. Again, it's legit a miracle. In all honesty, that is great because Wanas and Changdong, when they're competitors, they had a whole week of tracking, but we still beat them in a few hours. Crazy. That's all I have to say. It's crazy and can't complain. I love it that they made the impossible happen. That's Monster X for you. They will rush to the top. They will do what they will do. Okay. Breezy says, Juhan's smile was so big in the pictures. I know, I'm happy for him. Same. He still seems so happy. Like he's the only one so far still posting on Fan Cafe, and then he wrote like 3 tweets in a row, like, his thank you message to us. Yeah, I know. I know. Breezy says, so I watched the reaction videos for Monster X, and there are a lot of reactors watching MX for the very first time. Hey, even though it's only 5 members performing, hopefully they look up that there are actually 2 members. Hopefully they know there are 2 other members in Monster X. And like, if they like Rush Hour, this is exactly the best song. If you like it, then you like Monster X style. Okay, Rush Hour, like I said, 100% Monster X style. Hopefully we'll see Shanu and Wano perform together this song one day. I really want to believe that will happen one day, right? Bring in the new fans. Okay, bring in the new fans. Wait with us while they finish their military duties, and then once everyone is done, MX is going to take over the world. Okay, so let's be on this ride together. Sarah says, I remember seeing a comment saying Twice didn't attend last week's show and it affected their points, and they are not in the lineup for today's show. They're not? So maybe we still have a chance. Okay, so even if you don't perform on Show Champion, you can still win the awards. But if they're not performing today, yeah, that does lower the chances of winning. But it's Twice, guys. As you guys know, surely you guys know, Twice is so popular in Korea. But I don't think their new song, Scientist, I don't think it's really too popular. Not too popular compared to like their past songs. So, will it be another miracle today? Whatever. It's all like a Gion birthday miracle, American Thanksgiving miracle. Bring it on. Okay, let's bring it on. Okay, so but I'll still go with no expectations, just like how I was for the show. I'll go in no expectations so that I don't feel like super sad like how I was with Gamblers. So I'm gonna no expectations. If they win, awesome. If they lose, also awesome. All right, but hoping for the best. Sarah says, his smile was everything. Juhani's smile was everything to me. I'm so happy Mondays were able to give him this song. Exactly, give him this like award for his song. Yes, I know, same. I'm just so happy for us. Yeah. Cherry says, I do like that Monster X try new things, new style of music. Yeah. I mean, the new things were okay. They were okay. Like, it still had the Monster X style in it. Like, I still love that in all their title songs, even the ones where I wasn't super feeling it, but it still had Monster X style in it. So there, I can't remember. There are some groups out there where like they go totally different style, and I really, really don't like that. But MX, they when they do try a new style, it's still Monster X style. You guys know what I mean, right? So that's why I still really, really like it. But it's not like I super love it, But I go with it. I go with it. But Rush Hour, 100% Monster X style, but also the best Monster X style song I have yet to see. Like it's So good. Hero is still my favorite Monster X song. Like Rush Hour is probably like almost the same level as Hero to me. Kind of. But then Juhani didn't make Hero, but still Hero is like such perfect Monster X style song. So if maybe that inspired Juhani with how he made Rush Hour makes sense. But yeah, so like just Rush Hour. No, Rush Hour I think might be better than Hero. But then again, because Hero's OT7, that's why like I still like Hero a lot. But once Rush Hour they make an OT7 version, man, it would be my favorite song. It really will be. So yeah. We're still rooting for them. Okay. Cherry says we all think about all seven performing Rush Hour. Really, guys? I'm glad I'm not the only one. You guys understand me then, right? I know, guys, right? That's why I just love Rush Hour so much. I can just imagine it. It would be perfect once all seven can reunite and perform this song. Would be amazing. Yeah. Delarian is here. Hi again. She says, "Hi. Do any of you guys play that Superstar Starship game? They recently had a giveaway, and she won some Monster X merch. Congratulations! We'll keep you up to date what I get. We will love to know. Oh, and also thank you for sharing. If you want to tell us, wow, and hopefully I catch you in the same live time. So congratulations. So here's the thing. I do not play Superstar Starship game. I used to when I like had more time, but like these days I can't be playing game. And also I was very sad when they had to remove 1-0 from the game. I was just like, nope, can't deal with this anymore. Even until now, I'm just still like, I can't deal with it. So yeah, so that's just me. But I think the game could be fun. Yeah, it was fun, but yeah. But anyways, you're so lucky, Delarian. Congratulations. Let us know the merch you won. I'm really curious. Let us know. Delarian says also with the win, hopefully no one will break the trophy. That's right. Monster X is also they tend to break their trophies. Kihyun being the main cause of it, right? Yeah. I think this trophy, surely Juhani is keeping it safe and it's not broken. Surely not. So yeah, but funny to mention it. Yeah. Cherry says, I hope they have something in the works, like their own label or something. That's what I'm always hoping, Cherry. I still think they can do it. Highlight did it, Shinhwa did it. I know it's very rare to do, of course, like it's not easy, but I really think they can do it. So I'm rooting for them. Yeah, I'm always rooting for them. Sarah says OT7 Rush Hour will be so good. It will bring down the house. Come on, guys. Like, I hope the Weenies fans, if there are any Weenies here, Wano Bias fans, I want to believe you guys will agree. It will be so amazing to see Wano perform Rush Hour. Man, and then we would all be unstoppable with all the combination of our fandom together and make it number one. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh, like it would just be so good. And then Shanu comes back, of course, like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So we'll see when that happens. But I will always be looking forward to it. I want to believe it will happen one day to see OT7 Rush Hour. Oh my goodness. But then I'll still be okay to see OT7 Gambler. Like I said, I wasn't really too I couldn't really imagine Wano being able to perform Gambler, but I think he could. He's like a chameleon. We know this, right? He's a chameleon. So I think he could still do Gambler well, but yeah, but 100% Rush Hour, like I could just totally imagine it. Yeah. Sarah says, Delarian, congratulations. Yes. And Barbara, girlfriend, happy to see you here. She says, late but made it. You're not too late. We only talked about Rush Hour first win, and we're going to talk more things later. So welcome, Barbara. Welcome. Breezy says, I hope they come up with their own company and come back as all seven. That is always my biggest hope. My biggest hope. It will be difficult, but I that's and I want to assume you guys also will love to see that too. But that is my biggest hope that if they are planning that. But I want to believe they want to finish their military service first and then get that started, right? So that's why I'm also hoping they all want to join the military at the same time and come back at the same time as well. So we will see. Now, I just finished all the comments and we spazzed as well. One Breezy also says, I miss seeing Wano in the MX comebacks. I always do. Yeah. Had he would look really hot in the gambler suits. Got that right. That's true. That's right. The gambler outfits so amazing. I really love the outfits. So you just reminded me, yeah, about yeah, okay, yeah, anyways, yeah, he will look so amazing in the gambler suits, of course. So Lone Fox is here. She said, oh my G, hi. You guys just came kind of almost on time. We only talked about Rush Hour first win and we listened to Juhani's like new song with like his like variety show company Muji Guang. So we heard that and then just spazzing about Rush Hour and first win. We're all so happy. And who knows if they could win on Show Champion today. but I'm gonna have no expectations. No expectations. If they win, great. If they lose, it's also great. So I'm just happy at least winning one award and it's all good. Lone Fox says I was just now watching Monster X on vacation, but now I'm watching you instead. Hey, we're all Monster X related, so I'm happy if you're you would stop watching Monster X to watch our live show. Thank you so much. You're so sweet, Lone Fox. And again, welcome again. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I just want to make sure I've talked everything I want to talk about Rush Hour first win. Um um okay, I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so the next topic. I wonder if any of you guys are like waiting for me to talk about, because yeah, that also prompted me as to why I had to do this live now and couldn't focus on my work. So Kihyun posted on his Instagram. It was like at around 1 p.m. today. So right now it's 3:18 p.m. He posted this on his Instagram. So he wrote the caption with it. The caption says, um, what could this be? I think, yeah, but he says it in a cute way. But I think that's the expression he wants to make it. What could this be? It's kind of like that kind of tone. Okay, so this is this is what he posted. I'm sure you guys have seen it already, right? Mm-hmm. 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 So as we know, his orange was like fading away because orange is hard to maintain, of course. So it was like only so like his blonde hair was like, which is his bleached hair. So his bleached hair was showing more on, so it was like more yellow. And so technically, since it's still his bleached hair, he could dye it a new hair color. But he said if he bleached his hair again, his hair would fall off. So he said like he would be making it dark hair soon. But I guess since Rush Hour promotions, it's still happening. The hairstylist probably wants to try a new color, and we don't know if Gion like wants this or not. We don't know. But then he did say in his birthday V Live, he said, I want to do pink hair. But then on the comeback show, he said, I don't plan to do pink hair. So, he's like back and forth. I don't know what exactly he wants, but that looks pink to me. So, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So when you guys see this, like that's pink, right? But then it could also be like a pink grapefruit, So his fighter hair was like super bright pink. That's the hair color I hate. Okay. I still really hate that hair color. Okay. So bright pink, my least favorite hair color on him. So this one for I can't remember where I saw that on him before, but it's like a darkish pink. Wow. A dark pink, but it's still pretty bright. It's still pretty bright. Um like I said, it also reminded me of like a pink grapefruit color. Um, so if you guys know me, or if not, if you guys don't know me, my least favorite hair color on Gian was his light pink hair. Like every time when I see those photos of him, or I look back to Fighter era, I'm like, I'm so glad you don't have that anymore. So I just dealt. I'm like, thankfully it's not his current hair. So I watched it fine, but I just always when I see him with light pink hair, I'm like, it's the most unattractive color hair I've ever seen on him. So was never a fan of it. And fans, I know many fans out there. I know this. Many fans out there love him with pink hair. We all have different preferences. You guys like him with light pink hair. I don't know why. Okay, we just have different preferences. So I understand many fans want to see him with pink hair again. So I was always preparing myself. One day he would have pink hair again. I always prepared. Okay. So I've been preparing. Okay. So when he gets pink hair again. And so maybe the day has finally come. All right. But the thing is, if it's only one day, it's my hope at least. If it's only today, he will have this pink hair. I can deal with it. Okay. If it's only today. But if this lasts for like the rest of this week up until the end of promotions, I need to. So you know what? This could be a good thing. Now I'll explain why. So if you guys saw my past lives, celebrating Gion's birthday, I got emotional and cried because of talking about some things about Gion, and that was also proving to me, it shocked me while I was crying and it was proving to me that I love him so much, but I want to like control it. I don't want to love him so much that it's like making me so emotional, right? So, I say some things like I wish he wasn't so sweet to me and I wish that he could like, do something that makes me like not like him anymore. Well, guess what, guys? I didn't realize this, but him having pink hair, I don't love him the same anymore. But I still love him. Okay, of course I still love him. But compared to how I was the past few days, how I usually am of how much I love him, which of course I really, really love him a lot. But seeing him with pink hair, I'm like, wow, like it dropped by like 50%. Okay. When usually I'm like 200% in love with him, but seeing him with pink hair, it drops down to 50%. Okay. So I still love him, but it's only 50% of my love. And I feel good in all honesty. I feel good that wow, that him having pink hair affects me this much is amazing. Okay, but then I don't know. I still am so confused why I hate his pink hair so much. But yeah, but I did mention this before. If he has pink hair for a while, like I need to like ignore him. And I'm serious. I have to ignore him because it's gonna keep dropping my love for him if I keep seeing him with pink hair. It's weird. I know I'm a weird person, as you guys already know by now. I'm super weird. Okay, so yeah, him having pink hair is dropping my love for him. But of course, I still love him. I still love him, but you guys get what I mean, right? It's like seeing him with pink hair. It's like wow. It's like thank goodness it's not his natural hair color. Thank goodness. But um, there's I said wow, Gion with pink hair really does something to me. So right now I'm feeling good because I have not felt this way like ever. Like, except when I was watching Fighter Era, but I wasn't a fan during Fighter Era, so I didn't really feel too affected by it since he didn't have that hair anymore. But seeing in real time for the first time of him having pink hair after so long, wow, my love like dropped drastically. Yeah, so it feels nice. It's really hard to explain why does this feel nice, but it just feels nice to finally like not feel so overwhelmed of how much I love him anymore, and just him changing his hair to pink. It's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm a weirdo as we all know, but if he only has it for today, I can deal with it. But if he has it for, for the rest of this week, I'm gonna have to ignore him, and that's okay. But I'm still gonna support Rush Hour, of course. I'm still gonna watch the shows, but I'm legit gonna feel like very, very little love for Gion with him and pink hair, and yeah. But I'm okay with it. I really am. So surely, hopefully, I'm not gonna cry today. I was really like hoping I wouldn't cry today because I cried yesterday and I cried the day before. But surely today, no tears. Okay, no tears, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. So let me read you guys comments. What you guys think about my weirdness? Um, Sarah says, "Yeah, I was wondering since it's not a light pink, how will you react?" Yeah, so now you know, right? So light pink, I would have just ignore him. Okay, I would have just ignore him. But since it's a dark pink, like I said, that's why I said it's tolerable for one day. I feel like tolerable for one day, but after that, yeah, I hope he changes his hair color. But if not, I need to come back here and rant to you guys, of how I'm feeling seeing him perform with this pink hair. But we will see in the future. We will see. So yeah. Uh, um, Breezy says, "Haha, I like the pink. I know there's so many pink supporters, and I respect you, girlfriend. You enjoy the pink. But I'd rather see any of the members with black hair. I'm glad that you're a stronger supporter of black hair. So happy to hear, Breezy. So happy to hear, but also go ahead and enjoy Guillaume's pink hair is really okay. Lone Fox says, I like him with the chestnut hair color, girlfriend. That's one of my favorites on him. Like chestnut, dark brown, black, but not super black. So like a natural black, and then yeah. I'm a fan of all those. But I can accept some dark colors like ash gray, like gray. I don't think that's too bright. So is ash dark gray. I mean, I felt that was okay. Like a dark purple or dark blue he used to have was okay, but the best, of course, dark brown and black. Yep. I'm so glad you guys agree with me. Yes. Barbara says, "Oh no, Gian about to lose you." Yeah. I wonder if Gian. So now this proves to me Gian is not reading my letters. Okay, so which is okay. I can't expect them to read my letters. Like, what are the chances, right? But I did say in my letters like I really hope you never get pink hair, but I will, of course, be okay. If you want to dye your hair pink, of course, I'll respect your decision, but just keep in mind. And I told him honestly in the letter, I really don't like you in pink hair the most, so I hope you don't do it. But yeah, but he doesn't. It's okay. It's okay. I'm really glad I prepared myself for it. So yeah, he's also not watching my videos. If he was, he would know how much I hate his pink hair. So it's okay. It's okay. So them deciding this color, and yeah, my love for him just dropped dramatically. It's a new feeling, but it feels good. You guys get where I'm coming from? It does feel good. Like, yeah, because I was just so emotional the past few days, given it was Guillaume's birthday, and like talking about those stories and why I love him so much. And yeah, but pink hair, man. Pink hair. But also, let's talk about some other things that happened recently that also made me think differently about Gion as well. So we're gonna talk more about Gion in a bit. One second. Lone Fox, I thought Gion said he'd make his hair color back to brown. He did say that on private message on Universe. He said he was gonna dye a dark color soon because he said he can't bleach his hair anymore. But I think, since his hair is still bleached, it's still bleached. So instead of dyeing it dark, they decide to dye a new color. As long as his scalp is okay, I think that's why they're doing it. But that's also a hope that this pink will only last for one day because his scalp is like, he might go bald soon. Okay, so I'm really hoping they're just testing it, and he'll go dark soon. I hope so. Yeah. Sarah said he listened to you. Yeah, Sarah, even though he's not reading my letters or watching my videos, but he technically listened to me, that I was hoping he would do something to make me stop loving him so much. And he did it. Pink hair is wow. Pink hair. I didn't expect it to be this dramatic, but I was expecting it in some level. And man, wow. It's a weird feeling, guys, but I'm enjoying it since I didn't think it was possible. It's possible to love Gian less than I usually do. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, Barbara says, sorry, I'm laughing so hard. I'm so happy you guys are enjoying this. That makes me happy that you're happy. So yeah, you can't write, but I'm glad it's a good laugh for you, Barbara. You're welcome. And then Aunt Angela is here. Hi. She says dusty pink Gihan and like this. Right, right. Dusty pink. It's not a terrible color, right? I can't say it's a terrible color, but just Gihan with that color is what I don't like, So it's weird why I think he looks so unattractive with pink hair. Um, but that's just my preference. Yeah, it's I like the color pink in general. I hope you guys don't get me wrong on that, but seeing him with pink hair, yeah, I'm not into it. Sarah says, I guess he just wanted to use this opportunity to give fans what they have been asking for a long time. Yes, Sarah. If you remember my past lives, that's why I'm always expecting he would give the fans what they want eventually. Yeah, and so I have that feeling that's why he did this. And he already has bleached hair, so might as well. Exactly, Sarah. Exactly. So that's why I'm not too shocked they decided, yeah, to try pink, but I'm also hoping will only last one day just to please the fans that want this pink so much. Hopefully only one day, but yeah, for the rest of the days I will struggle, but I will come to do these lives to tell you guys my struggle so that I can yeah, just get my feelings out. Okay, anyways, um Breezy says, haha, I feel overwhelmed with love sometimes for Minhyuk and Wano. I'm glad you understand me. Actually it happens a lot. Glad you understand me. If you saw my past lives, if you did, it's okay because they're like 3 hours long, okay? But it made me cry, but I was so shocked at myself that I was crying, that which made me realize I love Gion so much. But I love all of MX so much. I've cried over Wano, I've cried over Shanu. I haven't really cried over the other members yet, but I cry over Gion all the time since he's my ultimate bias, of course. But yeah, so then I commented though that I do feel like it's so dangerous to have this much love for a guy that I still don't really know. Like we have had interactions before, and that made me bias him. But I still wish I could have a more distance relationship with him, like how I do with the other MX guys. Like still love him as a singer and as a person, but not be like super, 200%, which I usually am in love with Gion. But yeah. So, anyways, yeah, yeah. So just thank you, Gion, for having pink hair. It's okay. It's okay. I hate it, but I feel good that I'm able to lower my love for you because of pink hair. It's amazing. That amazes me. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, Lone Fox says I never liked I am with pink hair. Did he ever have pink hair? No. I remember I am had blonde hair before, and he looks okay with blonde hair, but black hair is the best, of course. But he never had pink hair. I hope he never does. Oh my gosh, I hope not, because pink hair. So far, I only think Hyungwon looks best in pink hair. Wano is okay with pink hair, but Hyungwon I thought looked the best, and the rest hopefully they don't get pink hair. Yeah. Lone Fox says I think Hyungwon is the only one who looks so good with pink hair. Glad you agree with me. He looked like Oh, beautiful fairy. It was so interesting to see him with pink hair and looking so good. Excuse me, that was a burp. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it really impressed me that someone could look good with pink hair, and Hyungwon is one of them. Yeah. Um, Breezy says, same though. Actually, I'm starting to feel that way about all of them. Ooh, them winning yesterday was the first time I've cried during a comeback. Get out of here. But it was an emotional win because we haven't seen them win a number one, in so long. So that girlfriend, I didn't cry. I don't usually cry over winning awards. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I cry about other things, as you guys know. But I feel like that's totally okay to cry about it. Okay, don't worry about that. But yes, I'm glad you understand me as well. Sarah says, yes, knowing Gion, I knew the time will come, right? You feel me, Sarah? And I had a feeling it will probably be this comeback since he bleached his hair already. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I am not shocked it happened. Sarah and I thinking exactly the same. Yeah. Breezy says, blonde I am is another level of hot. If you like it, girlfriend, girl, you go. You go. Yeah, I mean, he didn't look terrible, but he didn't look awesome, in my opinion. So I'm iffy about it. But glad you like blonde. I am great. Sarah says, I just don't like thinking he is doing something he is not 100% comfortable with. Sarah, that's also, we talked about this before. Gion keeps saying that he really doesn't want to do pink hair because it was like the most stressful time he ever dealt with. But then, why did he say on his birthday V Live that I want to do pink? But then after that he said like, oh, but it's gonna be so hard because of my hair. It's gonna be falling off. I don't think I can do pink. But then turns out you could do pink. But I want to believe maybe that's like spray on pink so that doesn't damage your scalp, which is why I'm really hoping it's only gonna last for one day. But we'll see later. I mean, we're not gonna watch Show Champion together. I don't want you guys to see my expression of like looking like judgmental at Gion with pink hair. I really, maybe you guys do want to see it, but no, we're not. No, I don't want them to have like, no, it's okay. So anyways, we'll talk about how my expressions tomorrow after we watch it together. No, sorry, after everything happens today because he's also doing Midnight Idol today. Gion, he's gonna be by himself. Maybe he'll have pink hair on Midnight Idol, and I'm gonna be watching it, be like, So, anyways, that's already a preview of how I'm gonna be reacting when I see him with pink hair. Okay, so you guys don't need to guess. So, anyways, hopefully it's only today, but if it's tomorrow. But tomorrow they are not going to do M Countdown. I think you guys already know Starship and Mnet. They have issues together. I don't know why, but let me check their schedule just to make sure. But I'm pretty sure they're not going to be on M Countdown tomorrow. But let me check. By the way, the staff for their schedule, okay, if you guys, I don't know if you guys knew this, but for Minhyuk's birthday, they did not write in their calendar it was Minhyuk's birthday until after his birthday. I don't know who's the staff doing this, but then Guillaume's birthday, they did write this before his birthday. Thank goodness. But every day they keep adding in new schedules every day because it seems like it keeps changing all the time. So you have to be checking it every single day because it keeps changing. So, anyways, yeah, tomorrow they have a video call event, okay, and then yeah, Idol Radio and Midnight Idol for Thursday. Yeah, yeah. So no M Countdown as I assumed. Yeah, and then Friday. See, on Friday they don't say Music Bank, but I'm pretty sure they are gonna perform on Music Bank. But why don't they update it now? Like, why is it always like the day before? Like, is it always last minute planning? But of course they're gonna be on Music Bank, Music Core, and Inkigayo, right? I don't know, but yeah, but even as of right now, they don't have it updated. But on Friday, the Minhyuk, Hyungwon, and Juhani will be doing a radio show at 8 p.m. on Friday. So that's the only schedule, and the Midnight Idol every day, as you guys know. So yeah, whatever. So anyway, so yeah, so maybe tomorrow is gonna be kind of their resting day, hopefully, because there's no M Countdown, and if Gion still has pink hair tomorrow. Again, that's gonna be my reaction when I see him with pink hair. It's just gonna be me looking like, oh my gosh. And I really, that's why I say this, like for real, I have to ignore him if he's gonna keep having pink hair for a few days. Like I really do not want to. Like it's gonna make me fall less in love with him, which is dangerous as well. So I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it, guys. I've been preparing. It's okay. I've been preparing. I'll deal with it. Wish me luck, as always. Wish me luck. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so Breezy says, I think sometimes he feels pressured by his fans. Yep, yep, that's why I also hate it if like fans keep telling him, like, please, please do pink hair, even though we know you hate it, but we want to see pink hair. Right. And then of course Gion wants to give the fans what they want. You guys know Gion. So yeah, so we don't know if he truly does want to do pink hair or not. I don't really know, but it could have been by peer pressure, at the end of it all, right? So giving the fans what they want, but I'll be the lone fan that's like, wow, my love for you keeps decreasing right now. As long as you have pink hair, keep on going. But it's okay. I still, of course, will always still love him. And like, the pink hair is temporary. So that's why I'm not gonna like ditch him forever because thankfully it's only temporary. But yeah, I'll be hoping him to just dye back to any other color except pink, and then I can be back to loving him again like normal. Yeah, but wow. Okay, anyways, Lone Fox says we like non-bleached members. I'm so glad you guys agree with me. It seems like I thought like there were many fans that like to see him with bright hair all the time, but then, dude, it's like so damaging to them. It's like, why do you want to wish that on them? But also personally for me, like I'm not a huge fan of super bright hair to begin with, so natural hair colors always the best look, yeah. Breezy says, "Ha ha, judgy stare." Yeah, that's gonna be me if we see him on Show Champion with pink hair. Yeah, exactly, exactly. So that's already a preview of how I would be. Joey says, "Chrissy watching Kihyun in pink hair be like, that's exactly me. Those emojis you put, Joey, that's exactly me." Yeah, and you know what? Again, I'm still gonna enjoy this new feeling of not liking Kihyun at 200% for the first time. Yeah, it feels good. It does feel good. I'm annoyed, of course, and I'm judging him, but it feels really good to like be at this low level. Yeah, it's okay, guys. And so Breezy says, MX and Mnet don't get along because of MX turning down Kingdom. That's a rumor still. And all honesty, that's still a rumor. So um um like yeah, it's still a rumor. Like I still don't know what exactly made them not like each other. But turning down Kingdom, yeah, it could be a reason, but I always feel like there's always a deeper reason behind it. Like some of my guesses is that maybe Starship didn't want them to do Kingdom because they wanted to ask for more money from Mnet for MX to go. But Mnet is like, no, we don't want to pay you more money. We want to pay you this much. And Starship's like, okay, no, we don't want that. And so maybe that makes Mnet be like, wow, we hate Starship now because they're only after money, which is true. Starship's usually only after money. And so that could be a reason. Just one of my guesses. We don't know, but it's very possible, right? So yeah, so like I always feel like when broadcast stations have issues with each other, there's always a deeper meaning. So yeah, so just only guesses for now. We don't know the full truth. Barbara says, "This makes me think of Mercy, changing my hair, clothes." Oh my god, that's right. That's in the lyrics of Mercy. I mean, the Mercy lyrics are so interesting. I still can't really understand what was like Hyunwon's thought behind the song. But yeah, changing my hair, clothes, blah blah. But then it also has the feeling of like doing something new later. We don't know for MX after they leave Starship. So yeah, I still really like the Mercy song a lot. It's my second favorite in the album after Rush Hour. So yeah, thanks for mentioning it, Barbara. Italy, welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before. She says hi. Congrats, Mon Bebe. I agree. So glad I finally made it to one of your lives. Italy, if you're a regular viewers of ours, thank you so much, and also congrats that you finally were able to join us on a live today. Awesome, especially on this really happy day. But also, I'm talking about serious topics about Gion. But as long as you enjoy it, welcome. Thank you again. Sarah says, since Monster X said no to Kingdom, Mnet is petty. Yeah, yeah. Again, I still think there's a deeper story, but yeah, yeah. Yeah. Hino World, welcome again. Why girl pink is beautiful. To each their own. I know. I have nothing against pink color. I do like pink. I have this pink notepad, yeah, of writing Rush Hour first win. But I really think Gion looks terrible with pink hair. I don't know why. It's my personal preference. He really looks terrible in my eyes. So yeah, that's the only reason. But if you guys like him with pink hair, that's awesome. Okay, enjoy it while it's here because it's not gonna last for a long time. Hopefully, it won't last for a long time. So enjoy it, and I'm just gonna wait until the pink goes away, and then I could go back to loving Gion how I usually am. Yeah. Breezy says, I'm sure it's Starship because Mnet has done Gravity dirty too. Oh, yep. So that's why, Starship is a terrible company. Not that we didn't know this already. The CEO went to court for bribing to win votes through the Mnet produced show, if you guys remember that scandal. And so then now seeing this, so maybe like, they still have like some tension going on between them. And then, yeah, it could have been a money issue or a power issue or could be anything. Okay. So I don't want to think MX was the reason of Mnet not liking Starship. I really think Starship did something to make them upset, and It's still been this way for like over a year. Yeah, over. And keep in mind, Wano was able to go perform an M Countdown, but it was because of performing with Holy Bang. So Holy Bang dance group, they're on that Street Women Fighter, which is on Mnet. So they make exceptions. Okay, they're like, oh, even though Wano is Highline, aka Starship, they Holy Bang was able to convince, hey, we really want to perform with Wano on M Countdown, and they somehow were able to convince them. So we can't really say they are really against the Starship artists, right? It's more so just because of their company. But Holy Bang was able to win over that, to have him perform on there. So so that's why it still makes me think, yeah, they have Starship did them dirty in some way. I'm not surprised, and still not good relationship even until now. Yeah. Um okay, as Sarah says, I think there was also a rumor that Starship was one of the companies who didn't agree to extend IZ*ONE's contract. But again, just a rumor. That is just a rumor. Starship could have been one of them, but also I don't think the only one, Starship. I'm pretty sure the other companies as well didn't want to renew. So yeah, that's also could be another issue, yeah. And also, I'm not surprised Starship wouldn't want to renew with IZ*ONE because they really want to debut this new girl group right now that has two IZ*ONE members, and they're already getting a lot of interest. If you guys saw their preview videos, I don't want to promote them, but if you guys want to see their preview videos before debut, it's so fancy videos, like super super fancy. So Starship is spending a lot of money on them. And I even saw a post of IZ*ONE, sorry, not IZ*ONE, Starship new girl group. They're called IVE. So IVE, their apartment is really fancy. And they only are debuting, but they get to be in this super fancy apartment. So people are saying like, oh, this is because the two IZ*ONE members, they made a lot of money in IZ*ONE, so that's why they're able to afford this new apartment. But still, it looks so fancy, a lot fancier than MX apartments, even Wano's apartment, in my opinion. It's really whatever. So whatever. So that's why I really hope MX leaves Starship. Okay, Starship is only focused on the newer, younger groups. They want to not be into MX who are old and like gonna go to the military and are injured a lot or getting sick a lot. Of course, they want to do the younger groups more than the older ones. So surely MX knows this, and they will leave Starship and go their own new path and be awesome on their own without Starship being a blocker for them, because Starship blocks them a lot from a lot of things. Okay, so yeah, still hoping for the best. Joey says Mercy's lyrics is MX saying, I changed my clothes, Shanu or Minhyuk, my hair, Kihyun, my face, hopefully no one changes their faces, and my name, Juhani. Mm, that's interesting. Hopefully no one changes their faces. Their faces are perfectly fine just the way they are, but maybe they mean like makeup. I hope so, makeup. Yeah. Interesting. Lone Fox says, I still don't know why Starship acts like this. It's silly. Starship is basically like a 5-year-old company. Come on, they act like children. They they don't care about the artists. We know this. They don't care about the artists at all. They only care about making money and treating their artists like objects. We know this already. Okay, so just they just suck. Okay, we know this. And you guys know how Starship treated me, okay, at the fan sign with I am's posted. If you guys know that story, if not, it's a long story, but I said it in a live in the past. They treated me poorly, and then also I won the event on Fan Cafe, but none of them, even until now, none of them have responded to my message or emails, and I expected that. So Starship sucks. We already know this, okay? They suck. The worst. All right? Yeah. Okay, so anyways, Barbara says, thank you. That's the lyrics that stood out to me. Same, same. Italy says, I think my face would be I am because he definitely lost his baby face. Italy, that's a good way of thinking about it. His baby face. I know he looked like a little baby during debut time, right? Yeah, he lost his baby face, and then I am usually mentions how like my face is in season, like is more mature looking, is more sharp. Yeah, he totally is growing into his age now. Like he's gonna turn 26 international age soon, and he is like looking his age for sure. So yeah, that's right. So he's losing his baby face. That makes more sense. Yes, thank you, Italy, for that. Lone Fox says, I agree with you. They'd be so good without Starship. So happy you agree. And hopefully most Monbetas out there, we all agree on this. And I want Wano to leave as well. So hopefully that will all happen. Sarah says, oh, I didn't see that, but I am also not interested in getting to know another group. Good. Don't give them views on the video. Okay, if you don't want to see it, don't worry. Okay. I just know they are debuting and saw the members. Yep. That's all you need to know. Okay. And then I come with any info that I find through like the grapevine. Like I randomly got YouTube suggested to me an IVE video, and I was just like, well, I'm kind of curious how much Starship is investing in them. So I saw it, and I was just like, of course, yeah. So I only saw one video, and it's like super fancy. And then I randomly saw someone post about IVE's new apartment. It's so fancy. Okay, so yeah, we know Starship's priority. Okay, so MX should go because they should not be in this company that treats them like crap like this. We know this, all right? Yeah. So um, okay, so there are other things I want to talk about. So I felt like we all talked, pink hair Gian, we all know this, but now talking more about Gian, I'm realizing more about his immaturity. So remember, guys, I keep saying that I still am feeling kind of weird feelings for Gian because I really can't deal with his immaturity. It's just such a big turnoff for me. So I didn't realize this until recently because of Midnight Idol. But these days he's showing more of his immaturity. So I don't know if this is a bad or good thing, but it is helping me deal with my super big love for him in a more regular way. Just knowing that these flaws are really things that I can't really look over. Like, I do love him so much. I do think there are his of course he has flaws that I could look over, but his immaturity is definitely something I need to wait for him to grow out of. So if you guys saw on Idol Radio, they fight like children. Did you guys see that part where okay, so here's the thing. Juhani mentioned there was a question like, do you guys like fight while practicing in the practice room, practicing the stages and stuff. And so Juhani mentioned, yes, we do fight, and there was this time that happened. And then Minhyuk, IM, and Gion, they were like, oh, what happened? I don't remember. So they don't remember. So they don't take it seriously. Okay. So when they fight, it's really nothing serious. So they were like, oh, I don't remember what happened. And so Juhani's like, well, remember that time you three about that choreo between you three and you guys fighting about, and they were like, oh yeah, that one. And so they were talking about it, and so while talking about it, they're still fighting about it even though they forgot about it, which is great. They were still fighting about it. And so here's the thing, like Gihyun's side of the story, so it's basically like IM and Minhyuk are one side. Okay, so they agree with each other, like this was how the choreography was. Okay, except Gihyun is like, no, you guys are wrong, this was what the choreography was, the choreography teacher said this, so I'm right because the choreography teacher said this, blah blah blah. But then they're like, no, like this happened between us, like me and I, and we decided to change like this to fit you because Gion was the center, front and center. And so, Minhyuk and I am in the back. And so they try to adjust to him. So that's why they changed something. But then Gion saw that as like they made a mistake. But then they're like, no, like Gion, you have a big misunderstanding about this. And so they went, they went up and like, we're like doing the dance, like, saying how it was supposed to be, and like whatever. It was, they were just arguing like children, okay? But then I can't blame them. They're still all young people, okay? Late 20s is still a young age, as we know, okay? They're men, okay? So they're still immature. And so they were fighting about this. And so even until the end, Gian was still so stubborn, even though, like, I think, in my opinion, that Gian was wrong, okay? He just misunderstood it, okay? He misunderstood it, but he still was so stubborn and saying, no, you guys are wrong, I'm right. I'm like, this guy, like, so immature of him. Okay, so this is like an example of his immaturity. Okay, so he couldn't really like accept that the misunderstanding. So the whole thing, actually, all three of them are kind of wrong as well. They all just did miscommunication. Like Minhyuk and Ian were doing their own thing, but not tell Gian. But then Gian decided to change on his own, but he didn't tell them or something because Gian thought like, I should change it this way because I wanted to match to those guys. Whatever. It was just miscommunication. Like that's always the cause of fights, miscommunication. Okay, so yeah, so it was a big miscommunication, but still, Gion up until he still did not like admit to it, like whether he was wrong or not. Yeah, whether he was wrong about anything. He just kept saying, "I'm right." He kept saying like, "No, you guys, no." Okay, but yeah, and then Minhyuk, of course, got annoyed about it. He's like, isn't it so annoying with this kind of guy who can't admit when he's wrong or like admit our side of the story? Man, so like I was very turned off by that. I'm like, Gian, interesting. And you're just proving to me again you're such an immature person. So yeah, so that's the this so yeah, just very, very interesting. As I learn more about Gian, like of course I still love, he still has very touching things about him. So you know what? Here's the thing. I think he's mainly only immature when it comes with his guy friends, especially with Monster X guys. Okay. So I think he shows more of the immaturity when he's like with his guy friends. Okay. So I think that makes sense, within guys, right? And like he always like actually physically fights with them. It's like, did you guys see on the Universe app? If you guys are subscribed, I hope one of you guys at least. But like in the Universe app, they are showing this variety show of them like playing games and winning to become like the top person. Anyways, so in this recent video of on Universe app, Gian and Minhyuk are legit fighting, like physically fighting, like pushing each other because they were like again fighting like children. Okay, but they filmed this variety show earlier this year, so it wasn't like super long time ago. It was earlier this year they filmed this variety show, and they are fighting physically like children. So yeah, okay, guys in their late 20s still can't be mature yet. I understand. So like, this is something I have to accept about Gihyun, and I still in some sense I still do love him, of course, but I've said this before. If he continues to be this childish and immature until he's like in his mid 30s, I'm probably gonna be like, yeah, Gihyun, I think, I can still like you as a singer. He's still a great singer. I'll still be his fan. But not love him as much anymore because immaturity is such a big turnoff for me. Just like how pink hair on Gion is a huge turnoff for me as well. So yeah, just been interesting. Having this like lower love for Gion these just today, actually just happened today since all these things happened yesterday. So yeah, so today I feel like a little bit like a new person. I don't know, a little bit. It's like really weird. It's really weird, but yeah, it's weird but feels good. Yeah, so just wanted to update you guys about that. Hopefully, no more emotional tears about Gion again. Hopefully, not for a while until he does something like another like sweet thing to me or something. Or like I need to share those stories with you in the future. I don't think today is the right time since I really want to stay in this spot of not loving him so much. But I should tell you guys the stories later of like all the really like nice sweet things that he does. Like he is like really really, of course, he's like a different person when he's like with fans. Like he's like totally like mature, and he like really takes care of you well, and he's like so different with girls, which makes sense. Okay, he's a guy. Okay, so he's really different in front of Monbebes and with girls, and so he of course treated me like that as well. So yeah, just interesting. So yeah, that'll be a story for another time. And I'm still doing MoWonHae radio. I kind of forgot that this is a radio show, so I do need to take a break. The next song I want to play this is actually a song that Gion mentioned yesterday in Idol Radio, and so I did not know this song until he mentioned it. But in the segments of them like talking about their own stuff, so he said so the question was, what is the song right now at this moment that you want to say to Monbebe? So a song recommendation to give to Monbebe right now. And so the song he said is the song called 우린 제법 잘 어울려요. And it is sung by a singer named Sung Shigyong. He is a beautiful ballad singer. Beautiful, beautiful ballad singer. And this song came out in 2002. So it's a very, very old song. And yeah, I didn't know this. Wait, am I right? 2002? Let me check just in case. Sometimes my memory is foggy. Yeah, 2002. 2002. Were you guys even born in 2002? Okay, anyway, so I was born thankfully. But anyways, so yeah, so this is a really old song, but for some reason he wanted to share this song like this at this moment. This is the song he wants to share with Monbebe, and he sang a little bit of it on Idol Radio, which was super cute. But the translation of this title is we match each other better than expected. That's the translation I feel is the way to say this title. So we will listen to this song since Gion wants to give this to Monbebes, which we all are. Okay, so listen to this song and I'll talk more about it after. It's not a ballad. Here's the thing, it's not a ballad, yeah.
언제나 조금 젖은 머리로 날 스쳐가죠. 살짝 미소 지은 건가요? 혹시나 아침 건가요? 아침을 닮은 그때 향기가 날 사로잡죠. 난 궁금한 게 많죠. 그대 이름, 그대의 목소리 온종일 상상해요. 그대 곁에 나 정말 서두르진 않을 거예요. 한 걸음 한 걸음씩 그대가 나를 느끼게 우리 한번 만나볼래요. 물기 어린 나무 사이로 햇살이 부서지는 거리 분명한 그대 얼굴이 왠지 좋아 보여요. 기분 좋은 일이 있나요? 가벼워 보이는 발걸음 살며시 부는 바람을 타고 난 다가가죠. 천막설이 있었지만 오늘은 또 얘기할래요. 눈이 참 예쁘다고 좋아한다고 조금 서투르고 어색하지만 천천히 알아가요. 그렇게 시작해봐요. 가봐요. 웃을 거면서 내 마음을 알면서 살아날 수 있겠죠. 우린 제법 잘 어울려서 지나는 거예요. 한 걸음 한 걸음씩 그대가 나를 느끼게 사랑을 시작할까요. 그대 곁에 얹혀라 내가 있어줄게요. 변치 않을 거예요. 우린 제법 잘 어울려요.
Yep. So thank you, Kihyun, for this song to give to Monbibis. If you want to know what the song is called again, 우린 제법 잘 어울려요, which means like we match better than I expected, kind of feeling. And sung by Sung Shigyong. So Sung Shigyong usually sings ballads, but maybe in 2002 he was into singing more upbeat songs. So I was so shocked that he actually sang an upbeat song before, and so also, I'm still surprised. Why did Gion choose this song to give to Monbibis? But the lyrics of the song is like this guy is like meeting this person for the first time. Yeah, so you're not starting to date this person yet. So you're meeting this person for the first time. He's like super into her, and then and telling her like, oh, I think we match better than I think than expected. So I think we're matching well, and so let's start meeting now. Let's start dating now. Let's start now. And so why would Gion send this song to us? I mean, we've been technically dating for like 7 years now, being their fan. By the way, Minyoung mentioned that in like a radio show yesterday. Oh yeah, it was yesterday. Like the radio host asked Minyoung like, "Oh, are you currently dating?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then everyone's like, "What?" And then he's like, "I've been dating Monbebe for 7 years." So yeah, so Minyoung says that too. Okay, we've been dating them for 7 years. So yeah, it's just interesting. Unless like maybe because Guillaume thinks COVID is ending soon, so we're gonna be meeting each other soon. If that could be the reason why he chose this song. But on Idol Radio, he didn't give the reason why he chose this song. He just, he just started singing it and then gave no reason. Yeah, but it's a nice song. Do you guys like it? It's like it's kind of like Latin vibes to it in some way. I don't know. It's just so shocking. This kind of song made in 2002. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Think what you want to think. Give me your comments on it. So now I'll read comments now. So Lone Fox says they can even reunite with 1-0 again. I still can't see the members as 6. They're always 7. Lone Fox, I'm exactly the same. I can accept Moss X6, which I have been ever since 1-0 left, right? I can accept it. And even right now as 5, I can accept it, but I still always see Moss as 7. I still see 1-0 as an MX member, even though we have never seen him interact with the members for over 2 years now, but I still see him as an MX member. I still see him as like him with the other members. They're still his brothers, that they still love each other. And I honestly can't imagine them as not 7. Yeah, I mean, I could imagine them, of course. I mean, I accept it, but I can't imagine that going forward, they don't want to ever stay together. That's what I mean. So Yeah. OT7 guys, OT7. Sarah says based on their teaser images of the new girl group IVE, I already know Starship is putting a lot of money into them, so I am not surprised even based on images. That's saying a lot. And you're right, Sarah. Yep. Not surprised. Breezy says, haha, they do fight like children, but that's normal between siblings. Yeah. I mean, I have two siblings. We of course do fight. But the way they fight is so childish. But then, okay, here's the thing. I do have an older sibling, and I do think she's more childish than me. And she's older than me. Yeah, there's sadly some people that can't really. So that worries me. It's just such a big turn off to me. Maybe it's because from my own experience, my own sister is so immature. Sorry, I didn't want to say the gender. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I have an older sister. Okay, and hopefully she's not watching my videos. Surely not. Okay, surely not. But yeah, but I consider her pretty immature still. Yeah, I know. So, anyways, I just hope that their immaturity is not so big where I really want to not be their fan anymore. Hopefully not. So, of course there is a limit I could accept of immaturity, but hopefully they all can grow up and mature soon. And my sister as well. Hope she can mature soon too. Sarah says, OMG, I wanted to shield IM from them at that moment. Poor guy. Yeah, so he said during this whole thing, so he's saying his points. He agrees with Minhyuk that he's on Minhyuk's side, not Giyeon's side. But then he said, like, because of these situations, I want to go home. And he says it so seriously, like, yeah, I want to go home. And then he's so fun. This guy, don't worry, Raquel. Raquel, if you're watching me, it's okay, buddy. Don't worry, Raquel. Okay, but yeah, so I felt so sorry for him, but that's his life, sadly, with the members when they have these small little fights, right? But he's like, oh, I want to avoid it and go home. I still consider Ian to be the more mature one, but then to have to but then he is not one to want to try to fix issues, so he rather like run away, So I don't know if that's a good thing, but at least he doesn't fight childishly like how Gion and Minhyuk is. But yeah, poor guy. I know. Barbara says, saw Idol Radio. Okay, great. I was rolling on the floor as you should be. They're always so funny together, as we know. It was, yeah, of course, hilarious. Yeah. Sarah says, but them childishly fighting is normal, especially when you're this close to someone. Yeah. I mean, thanks you guys for that insight. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because yeah, I mean they always say this. They say they fight, but they always have a good relationship. They always say that. Like, don't misunderstand. They always have a good relationship. And I always know that. I know. It's just their fighting is just so immature. It's like, would you guys really be okay with them fighting like this even when they're in like their late 30s or into their 40s and they're still fighting like this? I would like to think they will mature later, surely, and not fight like children, right? But yeah, I'm still like it's just a turn off for me. It's like a personal thing for me as well. It's a turn off of seeing such immature people. And they're not that much younger than me, okay? So I'm like, come on. Like yeah, I have a younger sibling. And I think he's more mature than Gion and Minhyuk. But then again, each person has their own type of immaturity. Maybe them fighting like this is the only time they're immature. I want to believe, but this just remind me. Okay, so Gion is at least I see progress with him. Okay, so I'm not giving up on him like yet. Okay, so I see progress with him because on his Midnight Idol on his birthday, he was reading someone's story and the story was about how like when you fall in love with someone that person is like your whole universe. Like it's a very like very touching story. It's like of like liking someone. It's like yeah, it changes your whole universe in some sense. And then Gion responded to saying like he agrees with that, and he said if I ever start liking a person, that person, I feel like I would want to give my other half to that person, so that other half to that person, and so I would fill in this half of that person, and I want to give that person what that person needs and what that person likes. That is such a mature thing to say when you fall in love with someone, like to think so non-selfishly like that. So I was so impressed with him. I was like, that is so deep, Gion. You are on your way to being more mature, and like his sense of like when you love someone, you have to sacrifice your other half, which is true. Yeah, you are spending that life with that person, and but after he says this, he says, oh, that was actually kind of cool. So like he was complimenting himself, like, oh, that's a really cool thing I just said. And he started laughing and looking at the camera. He's like, started laughing. That shows his immaturity. So he's on his way there. Okay, he's not fully mature. If he didn't say that, would have been just so nice if he just left it at that. But then he was just so impressed with himself. He had to say it out loud. He's like, wow, what I just said was kind of cool. So like I'm like, so do you take yourself seriously, Gion, of what you just said was cool, and then you just, said, just made it like, but yeah, so he's not fully mature yet, but this is progress, right? Wasn't that progress? So he's making progress. When he marries someone, like, that's also proving to me whenever he falls in love with someone and marries them, he will be a great husband, I want to assume, but he still would be an immature husband in some sense. He's like, yeah, so yeah, I'm not giving up on him. He has hope. We'll see in the future. Um, 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 Sarah says it just reminded me the whole Gion and Hyungwon argument, and they also had something similar about one moving gambler. Oh my gosh, girlfriend. Okay, so yeah, so Gion and Hyungwon argue about everything. Okay, this is like no question. They even argued, not argued, but they even criticized Hyungwon on Idol Radio. But it's 4:08 p.m. right now, so I need to go as quickly as possible because show champions at 5 p.m. Okay, so let me try and be as short as possible. So, Gambler. So in the Gambler choreography, yes, this was a big debate between them as well. So it's during Juhan's rap is when they make this move. Do you guys remember this move during Juhan's rap? It is, yeah, it is during Juhan's rap. So they do this move, right? So the argument is that all the members except Gion, they do this. Okay. Shanu, but then Shanu wasn't promoted, but Shanu in the dance practice, he does Gion's way as well. So except Shanu and Gion, they do this. So they just stick it out like that. Okay. But Gion and Shanu, they twist it. They twist it like that. It's not a big deal, in my opinion. Like for the longest time, I couldn't tell what was the difference between them. I was like, what are fans seeing? What are they seeing? I can't see a difference. I couldn't see a difference, but then I was able to see the difference when a Korean fan posted on Twitter like the motion, or like showed it very clearly, the differences, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is so such. Why are they arguing about this small thing that you can barely tell the difference? Okay, so anyways, this was the huge debate for a long time, okay? And so they said the person that will conclude this debate is, of course, ask the choreography teacher, the person who made this move, which one is correct, this one or this one, okay? So like I was waiting for them to tell us one day, but here's the thing. I went to go see their practice video, which is of the Free Mind, the choreography dance group Free Mind. They uploaded the choreography, and the choreographer is performing in there, and so this is like the demo, the demo video. And so I'm focusing on how they do it, and it looks like the choreographer does this, like he twists it, which is what Gion and Shonu does. So I was like, okay, that should be the answer. So that should be the right way. So I was assuming, yeah, Gion was right. It's like this, but they announced way later. They asked the choreography teacher which one is right, and the choreography teacher says, like this is right. You don't twist it. It's like this. So that ended the debate because the choreography teacher, even though I saw him twist it, but he said it's straight out like this. And so that ended the debate. Gion gave up. That's when Gion finally gave up. He's like, I admit I am wrong. The choreography teacher says it's this. So I believe now when they perform Gambler, Gion does this now. I don't think he twists it anymore. So yeah. So Gion was so adamant about. He's like, Shanu twisted too. Isn't that correct? But then Shanu says, he said like, isn't it just go with the flow? Nothing is right or wrong. Just go with the flow. And I'm like, yeah. Stop debating about it. Like if you like this or you like this, it doesn't matter. But because they're still immature, they wanted to know who is right, okay? They really want to know who is right, and so choreography teacher says, this is right. Okay, I need to go as quickly as possible now, but yeah, that ends the Gambler debate, if you guys were ever curious about that. Okay, Hino World says, yes, I am with Sarah in this. This childishly fighting when you're close to someone is normal. Yeah. If you guys accept that like that, I think I should too. So I really appreciate you guys' insight. That's my friend cacaoing me. Okay, so don't worry if you guys are wondering if that's you. It's me. So sorry about that. Yeah. So if you guys yeah, if you guys are, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll try to accept it. I think I should try. You're right, guys. And yeah, but still Gion in his own personality, he's still immature, like I just said from what he said on Midnight Idol, but yeah, it's not a huge thing. If later, I still really want to believe when they get into their 30s or 40s, they would totally not be like this, right? So in late 20s, I think this makes sense. They are like this, and we'll see in the future. So yeah, thanks, guys. That does make me feel better. I'm gonna try and accept it. Yeah. Um. Joey says Gion, I think, is being really defensive. I know, I know. It was only a sibling fight due to missing out proper communication. That is exactly right. It was annoyingly fun. Okay, I feel you. I feel you guys. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you guys. Okay. Angela says the new show on Universe is hilarious. I agree. I'm glad someone here is watching it. Yeah, Angela, it's so fun. I haven't laughed so hard in a long time. Happy to hear. Um, MX guys always are able to deliver funny content, as we know. So yeah, they're having a great time, and I'm having fun as well. And so what I'm talking about, like them like physically fighting each other. I couldn't believe it, but I hope in the end they're just all having fun. That's all it is. So yeah. Um Barbara says, I need to get caught up on the next episode on Universe. Yes, they already uploaded the new episode, so this is also me promoting them. Go watch it when you can. Hino World says, this reminds me of me and my brother when we childishly fighting and then we forget everything after that. Ah ha ha. And we are over 30 years old too. Okay. That's exactly them. They couldn't remember about them fighting, which is great. Okay. So they don't ever take it to heart. But then when you remind them and they're like, dude, he's still not admitting that he's wrong, blah blah blah. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And again, yeah, I'm gonna try to accept it because they're basically like siblings being this way. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. Italy says sadly, Universe isn't available in her country. I am so sorry, buddy. Why is Universe not going to your country yet? That is ridiculous. Sorry to hear, but I've seen people able like to upload it on YouTube or on Twitter, so I'm sure you can still find it somewhere. And gosh, Universe app is so weird. Okay, it's still a very weird app. Yeah, in my opinion too. And I'm sorry you can't enjoy it yet, but I really hope it goes to your country soon. Sarah says I like the song. I'm glad you do. The song that Gion recommended to Monbibis. Sarah says Minhyuk saying that reminded me of Wano actually because he also said exactly the same thing before. What did Minhyuk say? What did I? Sarah, please explain that. I totally forgot what exactly you're talking about. Remind me. Barbara says interviewers should know better than to ask the dating question. Oh. Okay, right. Okay. In that radio show, yeah, ask. I assume the radio host said it as a joke. I assume because I was half asleep when I was watching the radio show. I should watch it again later, but I'm pretty sure he said it as a joke and like was expecting Minhyuk to say no, but then Minhyuk turned it into a joke, saying, "Oh, I've been dating Monbibis for 7 years." So it was all in good fun. It was meant as a joke, and it came as it's all good. Yeah, but yeah. I think all interviewers should know when they ask a dating question, it will always be taken as a joke. So yeah, all good about that. But isn't it cute? Yeah, he thinks we're his girlfriend for 7 years. Yeah, but until he gets married, you can't be saying things like that. So I hope they are always like careful. Don't say these things if you are actually dating someone and then you eventually get married. That's sadly what happens. That ruins their reputation. So hopefully none of them are going to be dating anytime soon because they really, really push forward that Monbibs are their girlfriend, even calling us their wives sometimes. Like you guys know this, right? So hopefully they'll be careful, but as always, just take it for fun, okay? But also, enjoy this time while we're all still single to enjoy this. Okay, anyways, Crayfan is here. Welcome again, Crayfan. She says, "Hola, hola, you too, hola." And Sarah says, "Yeah, the dating question should stop. They know better than to ask them." Yeah, of course. But yeah, sorry, I should have mentioned it was meant like a joke. It really was meant as a joke. So yeah, no worries about that. Yeah. Lone Fox says, mature, I got you. Breezy says, LOL, IDK, I have two brothers and one sister, and we are all over 33 and we fight all the time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm thinking about my parents and their siblings, but when they fight, it's a little bit more serious, given their ages. You can assume they're my parents. When they fight with their siblings, it's way more serious though. So So okay, I'm just hoping, yeah, there's always like a line, like we all love each other, but we fight. Like, me and my older sister, surely she's not watching me, but I consider her immature in a lot of ways. But even when we fight, like, she still talks with me afterwards. Like, we pretend like nothing happened, but I'm like, but of course, I still love them. I still cry every time when we have to leave each other because when we visit each other's countries, and I always cry about them. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, I should think about it that way. I take fighting way too seriously, I guess. When I fight with my siblings, I'm like, I still don't feel good, but we still like pretend nothing happened. Okay, I see. I see. It's just me personally, but thank you guys again for all this insight. Really, thank you again, making me think differently about how MX guys, even though they're not real brothers, but they pretty much act like brothers and fighting like that. But they also fight like regular guy friends too, right? So okay, I see. I see. Um, Sarah says, I think that the more you spend time with someone, the more you will bigger with them, even on the smallest things. And they do spend most of their time together, and they share an apartment. Correct. The correct. So not only makes them fight more, but makes them closer together. And I think that, of course, is 100% what sibling relationship is. And so they truly show that. That's right. Yeah, you guys are helping me a lot to really understand this. So thank you for that. And I'm always watching the clock because I need to finish before 5 p.m. for show champion. But right now it's 4:18 p.m. my time. I'm born April 18th. Woot. So okay, so I'm gonna try and go as quickly as possible. Sylvia says, hello, Sylvia. I'm gonna be going soon, but welcome that you were able to join even until now. Hope you enjoy whatever conversations we're doing right now. Sarah says about dating Monbibis. Yeah. Barbara says, yeah, I think some Monbibis act like wise with their demands on Monster X. That's when, exactly. That's why I say Monster X have to be careful when they say things like that. So, like, the fans feel like, they are able to demand things like, we're your girlfriends, we're your wives, you should be listening to us. That's why they keep saying to Gion, like, do pink hair. We really want to see pink hair. So, some fans don't know the line, of course, right? And that's why some fans also say you guys can never get married. Don't talk about marriage, blah, blah, blah. So, that's why it still concerns me, MX, not only feeding into this, but the fans as well. Like, so that's why I still feels a little bit dangerous. So I'm just hoping for the best. So you guys, of course, make sure you are not a bad fan. I really assume all of us are great fans here. At least the ways that we talk with each other, we're all good. We of course have our own struggles. Of course, you guys have seen me cry many times. We have our own struggles, but it's nothing too serious, and we will get over it eventually. And I'm really feeling okay. I'm gonna talk about my other Gion feelings another time. And because I think why I'm not sleeping so well these days is because after I reveal all these stories to you guys, and like me realizing how much I love Gion is like kind of bothering me, and that's why I'm not sleeping well. I'm having vivid dreams. Like I've dreamed about Gion a couple times already. I dreamed about I am one time. That was a weird dream. But yeah, so I'm dreaming about them, but it's nothing like serious dreams. They're all like really random dreams. But yeah, so it's still affecting me, so I still really need to talk it out and like hopefully conclude it in some way, because I still don't feel any conclusion of it. Just right now it's like dying down because pink hair Gian is helping it a lot, so thank you, pink hair Gian. um but yeah, so in future lives, yeah, I still want to try my best to get over it, and hopefully you guys will help me through it as well. And yeah, that'll be next time. So we're all good. I think that's all I wanted to. Oh no, okay, here's the thing. I want to like do like a Midnight Idol thing. So remember Midnight Idol, I had to like cut it abruptly because Midnight Idol was really starting, and so I had to cut it abruptly. So I want to like do that ending part of like Midnight Idol. 오늘 잘 보내고 있나요? So if you guys remember, like if you guys watch Midnight Idol, they do that ending thing where they read a story, and so they say that 잘 보내고 있나요? It means like today, did you spend it well? Like did you have a good day today? And then they read like someone's like personal story about like what they did today, kinda, or like any kind of random story, and then they always end it with 오늘 잘 보내고 있나요? And then they talk about that story, and then it's like concluding like the whole thing about your day and stuff. So I was wanting to try and do that, but I don't know if I can. But I need like some kind of song as like my background song while I'm reading, not reading, but I'm just gonna like make up a random story of like, are you guys having a good day today? So yeah, I really want to try and conclude the MoWonHae radio and Midnight Idol radio in some sense. So let me have like a nice instrumental song to go with. See, MX do not. Oh no, they have One Day instrumental. That would be perfect. Okay, let's listen to that while I tell you guys a one my day story, which is perfect. One day story. Okay, anyways, yeah. One day instrumental. Okay, just pretend I'm reading something. Okay, I'll just pretend I'm reading on my phone. Okay. 오늘 잘 보내고 있나요? Are you guys having a good day today? So recently I've been having, so this is my own personal story. It's not I'm not making it up. It's my own personal story. So recently I've been having some very vivid dreams, just dreams about lots of things, because my heart and my feelings are like feeling really weird these days, and it's mainly because of a K-pop singer named Kihyun. I, for some reason, love this guy so much. I'm still trying to figure out why I love him so much, and why can't I control it? Why can't I love him the same as the other MX members? Like, not have it be so deep and make me cry, you know? So yeah, so it's still on my mind these days. And so like the dreams I've been having are like I don't know, like, you know, I'm like interacting with Gion in some way, or like I interact with I am in some way, and then I'm like having some like fights with some people, like not MXI, but like some random people I'm dreaming about having some like fights, and then I'm trying to like go somewhere, or I'm trying to like solve an issue. Like the one recent dream I remember having is that I saw a dog on the road, and so while I was like running to go do something, I was running to go do something, but then I suddenly stopped because this dog is like on the road, and like I'm like, oh no, is this dog okay? And this dog looks sad, and like I guess this dog is trying to find its owner. So I was like, oh no, I need to stop and help this dog. It was a puppy, not a dog. It was actually a baby puppy. So it was a baby puppy. And yeah, so I pick up the puppy, and like I'm trying to like find the owner. So I'm like asking everyone, is anyone the owner of this puppy? Anyone? And so then suddenly I see someone like come out of a room, and this guy is in a wheelchair. I know I have weird dreams. Okay, so it's just an example of like the weirdest dreams I have. Okay, so this guy comes out in a wheelchair. Never saw this guy before, but he comes out in a wheelchair. So he came out of like a hospital room, I guess. So he came out of a hospital room. He's like, "Oh, this is my dog." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. I found you, that you're the owner of this dog." And then I ask him like, "Are you okay? You just came out of the hospital." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry." And then he says, "Thank you." And then he says goodbye to me formally. So here's the thing. I sometimes dream in Korean. So this guy is Korean in my dream. Yeah, I know. I'm this is how it is for being bilingual. So anyways, this guy I'm talking to is Korean, and so he says to me, very formally, you know, go, goodbye, and thank you. And I said, oh yes, you too. And I was just, so the end of this dream, even though it was like kind of like hectic, I was like not knowing where to go, and then I suddenly find this lost dog, but it ended at least in a nice way, that I was able to find the owner for that puppy, and then I woke up. So yeah, anyways, yeah. I just felt like to share like how I'm feeling. So like all these vivid dreams are like causing me lots of I don't know, just so many feelings, but I feel like maybe it was because of like, you know, I shared so many feelings to you guys about how I'm feeling about Gion these days. And so hopefully today, because pink hair Gion has returned, that I don't feel so strongly anymore. And that's surely I'll sleep better today, hopefully. But I'll let you guys know tomorrow. I plan to come back tomorrow because it's American Thanksgiving tomorrow. So I'll come back and see how I'm feeling. You know, we'll review about Show Champion. If they win on Show Champion, of course, we need to celebrate again. So yeah. So that was my day, my story. So you two guys, 잘 보내고 있나요? Are you guys also having a good day? And so after saying that story again, I'm copying Midnight Idol, right? So after saying that story, we're gonna play another song, and yeah, might as well. It's from Monster X new album No Limit. We are gonna play Ride With You by Monster X, and we'll be right back.
멈추는 건 내가 원치 않아 비로소 우린 하나가 되어 yeah. Hey look at me 자너가 원하는 거 가자 내가 원하는 거 네가 이끄는 거 이제 전방 출시야 피어자 언제라도 반영하지 Highway 위로 펼쳐진 속에 우리의 meet tonight 더 달려 올라타봐 come on in 빠져들어 free loving 정막한 맘을 깨워 zero to 100 터진 심포니 바람 속에 짜릿해진 떨림 너와 함께면 난 모든 좋아 그게 뻗은 거리를 With you 턱턱턱 어디까지 원해 밤을 넘어 너의 발끝까지 Love 선명해진 소리 이제는 모든 것들 속에서 Run away 짙어진 어둠 속에 빛이 든 널 느려 보여도 한 줄기 headlight Yes you know 이 소리는 난 이미 out of control 어느새 맘만 정결하곤 없어 솟구치는 충동을 내버려둬 손을 넘어 내게 과속을 해 속도 뛰어넘는 나는 주체를 못해 I'm good I'm gone for you and around 우리는 언제라도 반영하지 Hi baby now 펼쳐진 속에 우리를 믿고 나의 곁다녀 올라타봐 come on it 빠져들어 bring love in 정막한 밤을 깨워 zero to one day 올려 퍼진 심포니 바람 속에 짜릿해진 떨림 너와 함께면 난 모든 좋아 그게 모든 거리를 ride with you 턱턱턱 어디까지 원해 밤을 넘어 너의 발끝까지 Love 선명해진 소리 이제는 모든 것들 속에서 Run away 턱턱턱 어디까지 원해 밤을 넘어 너의 발끝까지 Love 선명해진 소리 이제는 모든 것들 속에서 Run away 어둠을 오겨 황홀함이 내게 모여 어디까지 가고 싶은지 내게 말해 I'll take you dancing 한계를 넘어 여긴 오직 너와 나와 더 beautiful Let's go right tonight Hey 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 올라타봐 Come on and 빠져들어 Pretty love 점점 가까워져 널 향한 맘이 올려 퍼진 심포니 바람 속에 짜릿해진 떨림 너와 함께면 난 모두 좋아 길게 모든 거리를 ride with you 턱턱턱 어디까지 원해 밤을 넘어 너의 발끝까지 선명해진 소리 이제는 모든 것들 속에서 Run away 턱턱턱 어디까지 원해 밤을 넘어 너의 발끝까지 Love 선명해진 소리 너를 데려가기 새로운 곳에 Run away
What? That was Ride With You by Monster X. This song was not composed by any members, but most of MX really love this song. But I'm like, shouldn't you like your own songs that you made? But they like this song that this I guess very seasoned songwriter made. And it is a great song. Okay, the more I listen to it, the more I like it. But I still have bias towards the songs that they actually made on the album. But Kihyun actually said this on Idol Radio that his first verse in Ride With You is his favorite part in like any of the songs in the album. So he loves that part. And so that's why I thought would be a perfect to play that song. But anyways, yeah. That's it for today's radio show. Hope you all have a great day. Yeah, I mean, I can't comment on my own story. I already commented on my own story, the ending story, like 잘 보내고 있나요? Are you having a good day? And yeah, no, but I feel good. I feel good. I don't know. I kind of want to end that way all the time now because, like, just having like a random story, like how Midnight Idol does. I don't know. It's just a nice ending to do. But I need to think of a random story all the time, though. But if you guys have any stories that you want to share for 오늘 하루 잘 보내고 있나요? Are you having a good day today? I would love to read it. So you could email us, DM it to me, message to me. If you just a random story, of course you'll be anonymous, of course. So you ever have a random ending story that you want me to share, and then we could comment about it, or you just want my comments about it. I don't know, but sometimes it's too personal. I understand. So if no one sends in the story, I'll just think of my own personal story to share. And yeah, I kind of like it. So I think I'll do that in the future. Okay, so these are the last comments I'll read. Have fun watching Show Champion. Remember, if we don't win, it's okay. All right, it's okay. We won yesterday, and I'm still so happy about that, and it's all good. But we win again today. Man, if you want to cry, cry, man. It's all good. It's all good. And Rush Hour is really, it's so good. Okay, so yay, Rush Hour. Keep going. Rush Hour fighting, and all the members, hope they all get better soon. Again, I hope your pink hair only lasts for one day, but if it doesn't, it's okay. I'm really enjoying this new thing I'm feeling right now. And yeah, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Lone Fox says, thank you so much for your time. It's nothing. I love doing these too, okay? So no worries. I'm glad that you guys enjoy it as well. And that makes me happy because I'm not the only one enjoying myself, you know? So I'm glad all you guys have fun with me too. So thank you as always for able to join me on lives when you can. Barbara says, exactly, Monique. Okay, what did I say? Okay, I sadly, my memory is like, yeah, okay, but whatever I said, you agree with me. I'm glad to hear. Thanks, Barbara. Joey says, thanks for today, beautiful. It's nothing, Joey. Stop complimenting me. You have a great day ahead. You too. I hope so. Hope to you as well, and everyone else here, have a great day, guys. Have a good day, night. Everyone, keep safe and take care. Let's all watch and cheer MX and show champion today. That's right. That's right. We'll just have fun, okay? Have fun and enjoy it. Sarah says, thank you for today. Hope everyone will stay safe and healthy. Have a nice day, night, everyone. Same. All the same to you guys, and thank you for the wishes to me as well. Thank you. Sarah says, by the way, Monster X surpassed 250,000 album sales. I'm not surprised. Awesome. And the Wano Lose music video is less than 2,000 views away from 10 million. After this, guys, all of us, let's go watch Wano Lose, okay? Go. Okay. Barbara says, love this song, the whole album. Of course, same. Glad you like it too, of course. Italy says, do we need to vote and show champion? No. So there's no live, right, guys? Wait, am I right, guys? Wait. Unless, is there live voting in the app? I'm not familiar with the app, guys. I'm so sorry, but if you guys want to explain, but what I remember, I don't think Show Champion does live voting. Am I wrong? Okay, but I'll wait a bit if anyone can answer Italy and me about it. Lone Fox says, of course, I'm learning from your English. Even better, you are learning English from me. I'm so flattered. If you ever have any English questions, of course you can ask me. I'm a native English speaker, so feel free to ask anytime English questions or even Korean questions, okay? Anytime, guys. And learning more about Monster X from me. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you too. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a bit. I hope let us know. From what I remember, I didn't think Show Champion does live voting. But we'll wait and see. Okay. So if you guys have any ending comments, feel free to still write ending comments because we're going to have one last song to end today's radio show. And the last song, I planned this already because Kihyun just really likes this cover song of his. And I agree. It's a great cover he did. And he sang it, a little bit of it on his Midnight Idol birthday party show as well. It was actually really nice to see him sing so live and very free on his birthday show. So I liked it. So I feel like this is a good one to end on. You guys can already guess what we're going to be watching. Giyeon's Little Bit of Love cover song. Okay, this is the last song, and then ending comments, and then I'll go, and then we'll watch Show Champion. Don't forget Show Champion, they have a YouTube stream. Give the ad to Starship, I know, or hopefully to Monster X, hopefully. Ad money, I mean. Sorry, guys. They need to make their money. Okay. Giyeon's Little Bit of Love. And we can appreciate his dark hair because we don't know when it's going to return. But yeah, his dark hair here is so nice.
Holding on to pieces, swimming in the deep end, trying to find my way back to you, cause I need a little bit of love, a little bit of love, a little bit of love. Lately I've been counting stars, and I'm sorry that I broke your heart. It's something that I didn't want from you. But I'm stepping on broken glass, and I know this is my final chance. What I'm trying to do is my final dance to you. Voices in my head and there's a deepening silence. Voices in my head and I can't lie. I've been holding on to pieces, swimming in the deep end, trying to find my way back to you, cause I need a little bit of love, a little bit of love. I need a little love, just like the air I'm breathing. It's all for once and healing, trying to find my way back to you, cause I need a little bit of love. of you. Now I'm knocking on every door. Cause I heard you move from 22. Has it been too long? I guess I'm just through. Voices in my head and there's a different inside. Voices in my head and I can't lie. I've been holding on to pieces, swimming in the deep end, trying to find my way back to you. Cause I need a little bit of love. A little bit of love. I need a little love. Just like the air I'm breathing, it's all the ones they healing. Trying to find my way back to you, cause I need a little bit of love. 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 I try to find what I use, now it's just soon. Now everything got me thinking of you. I tried a million times to call you lose. I've been holding on to pieces, swimming in the deep end, trying to find my way back to you. Cause I need a little bit of love. A little bit of love. A little bit of love. Just like the air I'm breathing, these awful wounds are healing. Trying to find my way back to you, cause I need a little bit of love. A little bit of love. A little bit of love. A little bit of love.
Hmm. Hmm. Yep. So I personally think is one of his best cover songs. Like, I was a huge fan of his Believer cover and his ballad cover Anajo, like Hug Me. But in terms of, like, how they filmed this, how he looks, how he sings it, the song meaning is so beautiful. I think, yeah, Little Bit of Love is his best cover song, and I'm waiting for him to make a new cover song. I don't know if he will because he's so busy, but I hope he could make another cover song soon. And I'm kind of hoping he would sing a Korean song. Like, he keeps recommending these, songs to us Monbebes. They're all like very sweet love songs. Some are ballads. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping he would sing like a Korean ballad. I'm still waiting for Broken Heart, but Broken Heart is a sad song. So yeah, I sent a text message to Midnight Idol. They of course did not read my text message because they would not want them to sing a sad song on Gion's birthday. I should have realized that, but I still took a chance and I requested to sing for them to sing Broken Heart on Midnight Idol. I'm still gonna be waiting. But anyways, yeah. 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 And I don't know if you guys were fans at that time, but Gion used to never do cover songs. So this was like debut time, early days. So he never did cover songs, except I wasn't a fan at that time. But I was shocked. He's the main vocalist. Why would he not do cover songs? But then it wasn't until like a 2018 or 2019 concert, like he said at a Soul concert, at his ending speech, is that he said that fans would always be asking him to make cover songs, and like he wants to, and he tried, but because of his personality of like being a perfectionist, he always was never satisfied with how he does the cover songs. So he was never able to upload them, or just never felt satisfied to do it. And his personality was like so intense that he couldn't even sing, like he couldn't even like sing because he was like so hard on himself that he couldn't sing the way that he wants it, so he was, he went through some tough times, in the early days of, No Mercy up until they debuted. So he was like very, very self-conscious and just wasn't happy with singing. In all honesty, it seemed like he wasn't. And so finally something happened. I don't know, he said because of Monbebes. He of course Monbebes are a reason for it, but he said because of Monbebes he got more confidence to sing now and not be so hard on himself. But then also another thing is that after Wano left Monster X, that's when Gion started his cover songs. I don't want to say it's a coincidence. I do want to believe maybe from Wano leaving Monster X, it like made him, I don't know, more, I don't know, just, who knows what exactly just made him want to, show himself more to, I don't know. That's still a mystery, but his cover songs only started after Wanna left Monster X, and they're all beautiful cover songs, as you guys know. And I'm happy that he finally had the confidence to finally be satisfied with his cover songs. Like he still says, like, "Oh, I'm not super satisfied with this cover song, but it's still enough." And I know Mon Bibis will still like it, so he like accepted that even if it's not perfect to him, but he knows Mon Bibis will still like it, so that's why he um uploads these cover songs. And then he said yesterday on Idol Radio, one of the questions was what does what is the reason that you keep singing? Yeah, on his like profile board, and he wrote the reason is because I like it. I was actually really surprised he said that, because I like it, that's why I keep singing. And so I don't know when that happened for him, when he just finally realized, I love singing so much, and he's not like self-conscious or not feel like unsatisfied with himself anymore. That shows he's growing, guys. So that's why I'm not giving up on Kihyun. I can't, how can I? Um, yeah, he's growing. He's, accepting himself and not being such a perfectionist or like OCD. He's like super, yeah, OCD about some things, and Gion is growing. So that was a nice note to end on. Yeah, and I'll deal with pink hair Gion. No worries, guys. I'll be fine. But yeah, on that note, ending comments, and then I am for sure gonna go. It's like 15 minutes until 5 p.m. Barbara says bye, everyone. Yes, bye. Lone Fox says this cover is so sweet. Glad you know that. Very sweet cover song. And also the video, filming it is so beautifully shot. Beautifully shot. I don't know who did it. It's so beautiful how they made this video too. Lone Fox says this one suits him in every way. In every way, suits Gion. I agree. That's why I love it so much. Yeah, and that's why Gion also loves it too. Thank goodness he loves it as well. Sarah said he did say he is working on covers. That's right. That's right. I remember. But when is it gonna happen? That's the thing. When they talked about what they have been up to on the showcase, again, Sarah, your memory is so great. So thank you for reminding me. But still, when? When? And they're gonna go to America soon for Jingle Ball and the tour and stuff. Just when. I hope soon though, and that it will be another great song that he picks again. Lone Fox says I think he feels more comfortable with English covers. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Okay, because he's not super fluent in English. We know because he's a Korean, but I think he prefers more English songs than Korean songs. That's my feeling, because he loves rock songs. There's rarely any rock songs in Korea, so. Yeah, I assume that's why he's mainly picking English songs. But, he hasn't done a Korean cover in a long time. So I would like to hear a nice Korean song. If it's a ballad, would be even better. I'm still waiting for Broken Hearts. Yeah. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, I think we're all good. Let me just stay for like 1 minute just in case, because I know there's a delay. If there's any ending comments about anything, 15 more minutes until show champion starts. Just enjoy it. Okay. Don't feel nervous or anything. It should be fine. And no one knows if like show champion is live voting. Then I want to believe there's no live voting for show champion. I really can't remember that they have it. Like the voting is always before the show, and then they tally up all the votes, and then that's how they announce the winner for today. So I think, yeah, to Italy, I think, yeah, there's no live voting for show champion. So just enjoy it, have fun, and yeah, I guess we're good. Everyone's good. No comments, right? Okay. All right. I'm gonna go now. Oh, wait. I totally forgot. So at the ending song, I was supposed to draw something like Midnight Idol. I planned. I totally forgot because I got so. Of course, I got so mesmerized by his cover song. Okay, I didn't draw anything sadly for the Midnight Idol thing, but I'll do that next time. Sorry. So okay, Rush Hour. I'm sorry. I'm saying sorry to myself. It's okay. I'm saying sorry. Like whatever. Okay, I need to go. I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go. Congrats, Rush Hour first win. See you guys again tomorrow. Bye.